And welcome to another episode of Daddy Issues.
Keon
Keon normally do the brr, but he coming late with the boys.
He with the babies.
So, we got rid of Chaz again.
He
got
outta
Chris Sneed in the building.
I'm in the building.
Chris Sneed, you just did Keep Your Distance comedy.
Yes.
Had a dope set.
Hey,
man.
thank you. I had a lot of fun on there, man.
Man, dog. How'd you like it?
I loved it, man. I got a lot of work, little corporate gigs. People hit me up.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So it was a great platform to do what I do, and I just had a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, man.
I heard corporate gigs are hard.
You know what? It's not hard for the man that's in the corporate world. I'm a doctor, well, a receptionist, but
Okay, that's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah,
That's
it's a big
90%.
Yeah.
90% now to when you're a true professional in the medical field, receptionist.
when I check them in, I ask all the doctor questions though.
Yeah.
And all I'm doing is checking you in. But I
Right.
feel like since I've been working at the hospital so long, like I know the terminology.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
You here for a PEEPS or a mammogram? Okay.
Look at you. Throwing that out
How's
there.
your vertebrae feel?
Show off
how's
then.
your vertebrae feel?
Hit him with the
Yeah,
paps and the man.
Are you going to
Paps in the
oncology? You send a spine clinic? Like I know the
Okay.
whole. Yeah.
That's the whole.
You be wearing a lab coat?
I do. I bought a jacket that no receptionist wears but me. All you see
Okay.
is nurses and the doctors in the jacket, and I'm the only one sitting at the desk with that jacket on that the nurses and doctors. But I had to pay for it. But I wanted to set myself apart
Right.
from the other receptionists.
Yeah.
You got scrubs?
I do have scrubs. Yeah, we ain't supposed to wear them, but I wear them anyway.
Oh, you ain't supposed to wear the scrub.
No, because the hospital they don't want me walking around looking like I'm a nurse.
Oh, okay.
They
But
hating.
they hating.
They really hate
I
on
be
this.
in full nurse outfit, but my badge says service rep.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but I still walk around in it, man.
And they be asking you questions.
ask all kind of
regardless.
questions,
Own
and
it.
I give them answers.
Okay.
On it.
They be like, why my eyeball loose? Great
I
question.
can tell you,
Okay.
and then after I tell you, I can check you in, so the doctor
I can tell you for
can
real.
tell you for real.
He starts with the percentage. Well, 80% of people with eyes. They're like, ooh,
No, the percentages? Yeah, but I'm just a receptionist. It might be 20%.
When you go to the hospital, for the most part, you listen to whoever's
Oh,
there.
yeah.
The
If you
janitor
there,
come out and be like, "You fucked up." You be like, "You know."
Oh, for real? What I got to do?
Right, and I'm the first one they see. You
Right.
can't see the doctor without being checked in, so
Yeah.
I am important.
Man, you be checking the insurances and stuff?
Yeah, I
You
be
be
checking.
taking
Yeah,
that
I
and
do
the
all that.
copay,
Like, yeah, he
collecting
like,
the
oh, you don't
copay?
have no insurance.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell somebody that their insurance is
It's the
canceled.
worst.
I know, even though they know.
Yeah, they know.
Sometimes, here's what happens with my insurance every time I go. I'm with HealthNet.
Okay.
So every time I go to the doctor, whatever, they be like, they're saying you're not current on your HealthNet. I pay my bill every month. So
Okay.
I'm just like,
You a
man,
month to
I'm
month.
current. So it's like every time they got a call, then they find out I'm current, but it's like every time.
Like it
Is
should
that
be.
right?
They should just know. It should
Man,
just come up in the computer.
Come on,
right?
man.
You
Well,
heard
so what's
him.
going on? You need to talk to them. Like,
I call HealthNet. I'm like, yo, did my number change? Do I got a different member ID? What's going on? Why do they always have to call y'all? And then they gave me some other number, but I still got the main. I was like, can y'all send me a card with both those numbers there so we ain't got to
Right.
do this? And be like, well, the card's just gonna have the one number. Well, obviously there's a problem with that one number.
Right.
It's always a.
It's just
It's
an
always a hurdle.
embarrassing conversation to have. It's like when your bank is like when they decline you or something. But
Yeah.
you got the money, but they was like, oh, for security purposes.
Right.
But I'm still at this store,
Right.
getting looked at like an idiot, like I'm trying to steal some shit or I don't
Right.
have enough money for
You
it.
ain't got
Right.
the bread.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
In the
Yeah.
medical field, I guess it's probably because sometimes a lot of people show up with somebody else's medical card or a fake name, and they like, hey, just see me. Or they like play knocked out till you get in the room, and after the surgery, be like, my
Yeah.
name was.
And a lot of patients don't believe that. Like, oh, so you think I'm gonna come here for a knee replacement and I don't have to get one, and it's somebody else's knee? I'm like, well, it happens. It's rare. The
if you-
percentages
and if
are
you
probably
happen to
like
need a knee-
17%.
Oh, we got the
Um,
percentages again.
But
he came back with the percentages.
I was
y'all.
like, ooh, 17.
the percentage.
He can tell me anything.
Man.
Okay.
With the percentages, okay. Let me ask you this though, like, cause like with doctors, for me, like my primary doctor, I don't know what he is. I don't know if he's Armenian or Latino.
You know your primary doctor?
I don't know. I don't know what his ethnicity.
No, I
is.
mean, do you know him? I don't even know who. I
Is
don't
it-
know. I don't
like-
have a primary doctor.
He's finally starting to get to know, like, know me, but like I like to feel like they know me up in there.
right.
And like, when you go on a medical, any type of medical issue, you don't want a language barrier.
Yeah.
To where,
Right.
because you trying to explain stuff and then they saying something else, and it's just like, so I was talking to Sabrina about this yesterday. I was just like, I think I'm gonna just go to a black doctor, just to have that familiarity, and like, I probably had to drive.
There's gonna be a lot of searching.
They not a lot out here.
It's not a lot in SoCal, black doctors?
Black doctors, there was about 25% of black doctors versus.
Is that real?
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's 25%. What you mean?
Yeah,
That's
but
real.
it's
It's
another
real.
percentage.
Yeah. What you mean?
and
Don't
I'm
question the percentage.
I'm just speaking from because I am in the medical field.
Yeah.
From what I see, like
Yeah.
I'm at the hospital, bro. The percentage of black doctors,
Yeah.
it's slim.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
And then male black doctors is
male
even slimmer.
black doctors.
Even worse. What's up, man? Oh,
But it is-
Or wait,
you
are there more
had to
black
bring the boys?
are there more black female doctors than
No,
Oh, so
we
okay.
we at the lowest
Just
as
period,
far as
black
black
period.
doctors. Yes.
Out here.
Out here, yeah.
At the place you work at, is it some
Now
sprinkle in?
they call us the hood Kaiser facility because it's a lot of black janitors, nurses,
And lab coats.
and lab.
The janitors got the lab coats too, no keys.
Yeah, but there's green. They can't wear white.
Okay.
So at West LA, it's more black workers there, but still, it's not as many black doctors, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you at the one off of the 10.
Yep.
I know what you. I know
Yep.
which one you talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the hood.
It's in the hood.
It's a nice neighborhood over there. It's right
Okay.
next to a nice Jewish community.
But
On one side.
yeah, the Jewish. You know what's crazy though? Speaking of Jewish, the Jewish people, most of them are on Medi-Cal. They don't pay for anything.
Really?
But a lot of places don't take Medi-Cal though.
Well, nowadays they do. No, they switched it.
Oh, they switched it?
Because you can be on Medi-Cal and have your
What?
Medi-Cal.
Say what?
Oh, you didn't know this?
I'm good. I didn't know.
Oh,
I got
you can be
Medi-Cal.
on Medi-Cal. You talk to your worker, and you can have your Medi-Cal assigned to Kaiser, HealthNet, this facility, that
Really?
facility.
Say
Yes.
What?
You can
don't say.
See, Keon, look, that's why you
Keon,
look so
you gotta
healthy.
share that, man. You gotta share
Yeah,
that
I never
with us.
knew. I thought I had to go to my doctor with the dirty coat. Doctor with the dirty white coat.
Dirty
He had
coat.
mustard on his coat.
Man. Are you
Come in the room like, yeah.
So what's
Right.
wrong with ailing you today?
yeah, barbecue sauce on it? So
Yeah.
what's going on, DC?
I was like, I gotta just accept this because this is Medi-Cal.
What's that on your coat? Mustard?
Right. Yeah,
what's going on?
mustard.
He don't even put gloves on
Right.
when he touch you. Like, he coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, like the whole time. Are you bilingual?
You
speak
know what?
Spanish as a receptionist?
Poquito, just a little Spanish, just a
Okay.
little
Oh, he
bit.
hit you with the poke. Everybody hit
Poquito.
Poquito.
Muy poquito.
You know what? And I could check a person in that does not speak English,
Okay.
and I am so cold on Google with the translation because I'm in front of the computer, so
Yeah.
I'm Googling stuff. So I speak to them if they don't have an appointment. I know, unas citas. So what time is your appointment? And I let them know what floor to go to. That'd be Uno B. That's room 1B, and that's it. And the
Okay.
rest I'm Googling.
Right now, you
Yeah.
see a whole bunch of Spanish in 1B.
Right.
Yeah.
They all in
Uno
there. For whatever they need. This
Be.
is all in one room. You,
I can get fired for that because you got to take a test. You're not supposed to check in a patient that does not speak English and you trying to speak their language. So the ones who are bilingual have a certain badge on them that says Spanish speaking. So you have to
Oh.
take a test for that.
Really?
But I believe in helping everybody, man.
Okay.
Right.
You ever do those apps where you can learn the language?
And I haven't done that, Tony, man.
You should,
No,
man.
I know.
Especially in your game.
I know.
Absolutely,
But you know what? It's crazy. At the hospital, we have this. We have an iPad on wheels, and it has every language ever spoken. And we just hit that language, and a live person come on. So I checked in the person that was from Turkey, spoke Turkish. So I just hit that, and the person from Turkish come on.
Oh,
and-
technology
We in
changed,
the future.
changed the
This
game.
Back to the
yeah.
Future too, right here.
Right.
Yeah,
That's dope.
And that's something they should have probably been had, but probably, I mean, because they could have put them on speakerphone.
Yeah,
just
right.
call.
Technology.
Right.
Now they got a hologram.
Exactly.
Fresh from Turkey.
Right.
He got the Turkish background in the
Yeah.
back, the skyline, just so you know it's real.
Like, you know, Usually somebody always got that person they call that speak another language, though. Like, you go to a hustle, be like, hold on, let me call my friend.
Yeah.
Get this deal for me.
Speak German.
A lot of times it'll be they'll use their child to do it, like their English speaking
Oh,
kid.
all the time.
You see them translating. Uh-huh.
Talk about their daddy's ailments.
Right.
What language y'all want to learn? Be
Spanish.
fluent in.
Spanish.
Espanol, maybe.
Yeah,
Spanish.
Espanol.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do Spanish.
Is that just because
Si.
y'all in Cali?
Portuguese, I told
Si.
you.
Pretty much.
Brazil.
See,
See.
Si.
See.
Si, si, si.
See.
Si, senor.
See. What about after Spanish? What would be next?
After Spanish, I took German in high school. I took
You
2
did?
years. Yeah, Guten Morgen.
Nah, that
So I
was a
took
risky
two
move.
years of German. So
Tag.
I would like to finish it off.
wow, you remember?
Was it
any
tough?
Guten Morgen. That means good morning. It
I'ma
was a
learn,
good.
like,
Your German
8
was
African
tough.
languages.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a real. It was that.
What
Yeah,
made you
it's
pick
aggressive.
German?
Because I think I don't
Easy
know.
A. He is
The
trying to
teacher,
basketball
the teacher I
team.
heard, yeah, the teacher was like giving out A's or
Oh,
whatever,
okay, yeah,
and he just so
yeah.
happened to be like, I kind of like this. So German, probably German.
German.
Yeah.
You?
The teachers be like that. They be like, nobody's in my class. I need to give away something to get them in my. I'm gonna give away A's. I'm gonna give them in my class. I'm gonna learn. I'm still working on Portuguese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brazil,
Portuguese
man.
pretty popular.
Because in the
man.
clubs in Brazil, everything has a club.
It's always the club,
always
yeah.
the club.
man. It's in the clubs, you know. You?
I don't know if this is language, but Belizean. I don't know if that's a language, but
I don't know
I-
what they
Is
speak
that
there.
considered
But it-
patois? It's a little
Yeah,
Spanish.
because they have like the broken English.
Yeah.
going. So they sound like kind of like Jamaicans, but like with the Spanish kind of.
but they're not really speaking Spanish. It's English.
No,
It's
it's broken
Yeah.
English. It's just real
Yeah.
broken English.
And I run into
It's
so many
new to me.
Belizeans, man, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dang, I want to learn how to.
You just have to be around them enough. Because like my homegirl in college, she's Belizean. When her parents came for senior night to visit,
Yeah.
her dad had about a 30-minute conversation with me, and I didn't understand shit he said. The whole time I was just nodding like, yes, okay. Then, she lives out here in L.A. When I moved out here, I started hanging out at their house more.
Yeah.
Now, I can understand him clearly. Like it was just because I was around them so much. I was like, oh, this sounds fine.
You have the accent. You can speak back.
No, I talk to them, regular.
Oh, okay.
But when they get to, to hear that, I was like, what?
We got
Yeah.
we got to check on that. What is that? The Babbel app to make sure that they got the
Belizean on there? They might have it. I gotta look at. I can't figure out how to get back to the list. On Babbel.
Oh, you can. I don't know.
You stuck in that language?
I'm stuck in Spanish.
Yeah, I'm just doing my
I'm on
language.
Spanish stuff.
This is what I wish before Keon answers. I wish we had our own language, not from Africa. I wish Black Americans
Me too.
had created our
Language.
own
We got
language.
this language
like how they
going.
did on Game of Thrones.
I would love that.
That was like a
that's
created
dope.
I would love
language.
to go.
They
in and
created
out.
languages on
Black
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish
They
we
created it.
Black Americans
Yeah.
we had our own stuff.
We
That
got
would be
pig
dope.
Latin. You don't remember our parents used to all speak
remember
pig
that.
Latin?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's speaking backwards.
Yeah.
Right?
That'd have been dope though. The dip in and out.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you from
Compton.
yeah, just a little something. Spend some time there.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be super dope. But Spanish is like, I took Spanish in high school, had a trash teacher, and then I was like, I'm going to French. And then it was French club ever since. And then when I went back to Spanish in college, that lady was on it and kicked my ass. I was like, I'm out. Came in with the full Spanish out the gate. And I was like,
Because high school is rookie.
yeah,
to college,
especially
this is
how
really-
trash
right.
Coach Terrazas was.
Coach was trash.
Did I get y'all an assignment yesterday? No. You didn't give us nothing? Of course we going to say no. So we learned nothing. And then I tried to take Spanish in college. I was like, let me slide out. And then I don't know what I took for the language in college. I don't know how I avoided that. German I was scared of. I was like, I don't know. Because German, I was just like, the sound of it just ain't too
It's
attractive.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like.
Wie heißt du?
Oh wow.
But the Babbel app is dope because you can learn a language. They give you the quiz, and they don't be going easy on you.
No, they don't.
They be like, "Yo, man, we're gonna hit you with this review." They be giving reviews, warm ups.
Wow. I
Yeah.
never heard of that app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to actually go back sometimes when they, like, to the, if you get them right, they'll just move your head. But I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, this is just memory. I got to go back. So
Right.
I'll go back, and you can choose, like, they'll do the languages, in order of how they want to teach you. But if you like I need a break, you can go to like a different, like, we'll just do greetings today, or we'll just do, family members. And I was like, yeah, because y'all was going full. They go
Kind
full.
of zapatos.
They'll go full sentence and be like, figure it out.
Have you
And I'm
learned
like,
anything on it?
yeah, but I panic every time. And when I'm in the fire,
What you
I
know now,
panic.
Keon? What other language?
I know. No, just I'm still Spanish. I'm doing
you
all
said
Spanish.
okay.
You at the
Because I took it-
restaurant ordering stage?
I did all that. I did
Okay.
greeting, and when I'm in the app and speaking it back and figuring out the conversation, I'm in it. But in live time, like my gardener came by, and I paid him, and I started off with the Spanish. He came back, and I was like, okay. I froze, and I knew what he was saying, and I was just like, I just don't want to. I panicked, and I just left. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that return code. You
I
got
do that every time Sabrina's dad talk to me.
For real?
She be on the phone with him on speaker. He's Tony, and then he come in with the Spanish. I'll be like, ha, ha. I be feeling confident until he come with the real. and
Yeah.
I'll be like, ah.
You can speak a little bit though, right?
I feel it. I can tell you yes, but then the moment when I'm talking to somebody
When
who's
it's
serious
game
about this
time,
life,
when
Yeah.
it's game
Yes.
time.
when it's game
I'm
time,
a great
like
practice
if you
player.
say things, I can pick up a lot of Spanish.
¿Cuál es tu número de teléfono?
What's my
What's your
phone
phone
number?
Okay, that
Yeah.
was easy.
Yeah.
Que horas? Que horas? Que horas?
Ooh.
What time is it?
Yeah.
See, I fumbled on
Yeah.
that. I froze.
I took Spanish 1, 2, and 3 in high
Me
school.
too.
Okay.
Oh,
and,
sure.
well, see, in high school, I took 1 and 2. Sorry, I didn't go to 3. 1, I got like a C+.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2, we cheated.
You see, the thing is, my teacher, we wasn't allowed to speak English in the classroom.
Oh, that's how you're
3.
supposed
That's
to do
usually
it.
Spanish
Yeah.
3. They'd be like, no,
I
you
like
walk
that.
in here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
that's
wouldn't
trial by fire
Yeah.
right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, wasn't allowed to. You
You
gotta
know
use the
who's
bathroom.
failing.
You
Yeah.
better learn how to say it in Spanish.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Because then
Person-
you really like
You have to
focus then.
Yeah.
Because ours
You can't
is
say nothing.
ours is just tests, and then we had the answer book.
Hey,
So
that's trash.
Oh yeah, you didn't learn.
I
nothing.
Yeah,
didn't,
you
I
ain't
didn't
gonna
learn a
learn
thing.
that way.
I just needed, and everybody hated the teacher, so I was already discouraged going in because like she was mean,
Okay.
and like nobody like her name was Miss Bishop, but everybody called her Miss Bishop. Like
Dang.
that's the
Bishop?
whole school called her that. Like
Even the principal.
like we hated her. So you go in, and then my boy one day he was like, "Man, we're not gonna pass this class." So one day she stepped out for something. He stole the book, and she was like, "I don't know what happened to the book."
Yo, he was a revolutionary.
Yeah.
All he needs is that one revolutionary. I'm doing it.
So he took the book and then he made copies and just passed it out to everybody.
Wow.
And then so we had it, and they don't change them books for years,
Right.
So that got passed down to everybody's younger siblings.
Generations
So
and
people was killing her
generations.
class, like
Dang,
killing her
dog.
class.
Was they
for like
charging? Was he
years.
charging?
How long was she
Nah.
gone?
Right.
How long did she step out?
See, they didn't need, they didn't need to
get
cheat.
the-
All they needed
He
was
did. We had
Babbel.
her last period.
back to the
Oh,
So
he took it
before
for the
he
night.
took it like, and we out. You know what I mean? So she didn't have time to be like, "Where's my book?" She ran out and he took it and we left.
Did he replace the book?
Hell no. She just was like, the book is gone. But she can't change the lessons plan now. So she just got a book from another teacher. So we had everything.
That's a brazen heist.
Yeah. And she probably just figured I misplaced it.
Yeah.
Or, she got a billion things going on. And all these classes coming in and out. And we
Yeah.
was like, maybe the janitor grabbed it. And we had
That
it.
dude was Danny Ocean, man.
But the thing is, he was literally, my guy Daniel, he was just doing it
His
on
name
some-
was Daniel?
Yeah.
That's Danny
Random.
Ocean.
That's funny.
Ocean's 11.
Ocean 11.
And it was dope because he was actually super smart. He just did it for everybody else. He got like a 1400 on his SAT.
And that's
he
dumb
was,
as hell.
That
He
dude
was
is
fine.
a saint, man.
He just was like, you know what? Fuck this. And he just grabbed it for everybody, like, because we were teammates too. He was like,
Yeah.
we're gonna handle this. I
What's
was
he
like,
doing
all right,
now, man?
Right.
I'm
doing
sure
something
he's an
smart. He in
activist.
DC doing something smart.
Still
He's an
paintings.
activist.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for the community.
Yeah. But his
I've
brother,
always been a
was
black
super
dude.
smart. His brother got like a 13. They both they dad, like they were just
Yeah.
smart.
That's dope.
Yep.
Yeah, to avoid all that, they need to get themselves a Babbel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can set up 15-minute lesson plans if you want.
Oh,
you can
that's
set the
dope.
minutes. You can be
Yeah.
like, I want to do 15 minutes a day, and you can set that. And then
They'll remind you too.
No, they remind
You
me. I
missed
didn't
2
do mine
days,
last
they'd be
night.
like,
Yeah.
Hey, bro, come on,
Where
you
you
missed
been,
class.
man?
I
For
didn't do
real?
mine. It was
Chris,
like,
you
it's your
out
time.
here
Man.
get in on this Spanish.
And you can set it
know what
Monday through Friday too if you want. And
Yeah.
they'll give you a break on the weekend. Then come Monday, they be like, "Hey,
Wow.
it's time for your lesson."
It's
You
dope.
right.
You
Why
have-
don't why? Oh, go ahead. I'm
It's
sorry.
and right now, like when you purchase a 3-month Babbel subscription, you'll get an additional 3 months for free.
Hey.
That's 6 months for the price of just 3. So just go to Babbel.com and use promo code ISSUES. That's BABBEL.com. Code ISSUES for an extra 3 months free. Babbel, man, language for life, man. It's
Got
worth
it right now.
Yeah,
Download
man.
it
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
It's
dope,
worth
man.
it, bro.
I'm gonna test you. I'm
Especially
gonna
in
see you
your
at the
game.
hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull
Okay.
up to your hospital.
Hospital.
Speaking fluent.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure.
He's gonna be
Man.
like room 1B.
One bet.
One bit.
One
Uno.
Uno.
bet.
I'm sorry.
Uno bet.
Uno
There
bet.
we go. There we go.
I'll be taking it. I'll be doing that. The numbers when I like don't feel like doing a hard lesson that day. I'll be like numbers.
Oh yeah. numbers.
Wait, how high
I
can
still
y'all
remember
count?
my French numbers.
How high can you count Spanish?
Oh, in Spanish?
Yeah.
So it's 30 is
You
what?
gonna test me now?
trece?
No, I'm not going to test. I just know I can go to Venta.
I can go higher in French.
Oh, that's
than
just
Spanish.
20.
Yeah, to invent. Well, I go.
That's it.
with
I
Venta,
do
go
But
to
then
Tres.
the once you go to 30s, it's
Then it's
Trece.
Trece,
and then
then 14. No, that's 14.
No,
That's
that's
14.
14.
what is it?
It's Vente.
Vente,
It's 20.
Vente.
30. It's
He
30.
knows.
Yeah.
Just put
14.
Give us a
we,
strong
we
50.
got 30.
Cinco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
We finished this show out counting in Spanish.
19, 20, 22, 31, so you go to 9, and then what is 30?
30 is 30.
30.
30.
Yeah,
Okay,
30.
and then you go through 9
14.
again.
The quad.
14 is 14.
No,
It's
no.
Quarenta.
Oh,
C-U-A.
man.
Quarenta.
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 Yeah, it's 40.
I was
Okay,
close.
and then you
I
go
kicked
through
it
9.
off.
And then
50 is
50.
I kicked that out.
50 is 50.
60 is 60.
70 is
You can get
70.
the 70s.
Si-
70.
si- No, it's oh man. Let me go to the Babbel app.
Yeah, man.
Dang. Now, once you
Numbers
get
ain't
it,
as
though,
easy as y'all
not as
thought.
easy as-
because
Yeah.
once you see it, though, then it's like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm back. That's the thing with when I'm taking the Spanish is like, it comes.
I want to
just
get
be
off the
freezing.
visual cues. I want to be able to be like, with no type
Well, I
of
do it. I close
shell.
my eyes.
Mm.
And I do I hit the voice.
Ah, okay.
So I just listen, and sometimes I have to. You could tell the phone is like, nigga, because like if you they'll say it regular the first time, and then when you hit it again, they'll say it a little slower. By the time they're like, on save, and I'm like, look, you're speaking too fast. And I got my eyes closed. I'm trying to understand this, like, but I'll get it.
I need that. I need the Babbel on VR. So you like sitting in a real life classroom with coach
pressure's on.
teaching you
In the
Spanish.
club.
Craig
Craig gonna say this right in the club.
So I'm in the club.
I'm in
right?
the club, right, buying a drink.
We in Mexico.
Hola.
Tango un
Hola, mami.
licor.
You know, a good way though would be to teach it. Would be like how you were saying how they do it at the job. But if you had someone in your ear that's like in Mexico or something, and you tell them what you want to
Yeah,
say,
In Mexico?
Yeah. and they tell you tell them what you want to say.
That'd be the
and
longest
and they get it
check-in.
back to you.
I'm trying to repeat.
Yeah.
The longest
He just be staring at people.
They do
It'd
have
be
the
like the
Google
news.
glasses.
Yeah.
The
Sorry,
Google
Chaz.
glasses.
You wait, Google Glass?
They have Google glasses
Yeah.
that you wear, and as they talk, it translates it. to
Really?
you.
Yeah.
That's
And like
crazy.
you could look up like stuff while you're walking around with the glasses
Yeah.
on. You
Yeah,
didn't see
I'm
the Swiss
on to
Beats
something.
People
commercial?
do that. Yeah.
Man, DC.
I'm
So
on
we
to
started with you talking about Kaiser.
Working,
Can we start about that?
working,
Yeah.
no comedy gigs at
Corporate
Corporate
comedy
gigs.
And then that's how we ended up.
Yeah.
But we never
I thought
had
I thought y'all introduced him and was like, "This is what."
Nah,
He
we just
does
started
too.
talking.
No, we
just started
Yeah.
talking.
I was just
You was talking about
catching up.
child support at first.
child
Something
support.
was
It
going
was
on the
real,
court.
but that was kind of off,
Right.
Yeah.
off camera.
Yeah.
But,
Oh,
it could have been on camera. They were just setting it up over here.
okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. How old's your son?
My first son, 20,
And then you got
16-year-old son,
20 and 16.
and then a 4-year-old daughter.
Oh,
Oh, when that, I
I don't think I
don't think
I
I
feel
knew
like
that.
the
I know
daughter is
4-year-old
Yeah,
daughter.
it was 4 years ago. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it was 4
Yeah.
years. Yeah, she's
Okay.
4.
yeah,
4
she's
years.
4.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
Two
one.
boys, one girl.
2 boys, 1 girl, man.
Same
Yeah.
mom.
No.
All different.
No.
So I say that.
The
them
three,
gaps?
you pulled the three.
You,
Tres.
you and me.
You put the
Okay.
three.
But it was reset button. That's what I call it, reset button.
Them
I got
gaps, I was
3.
like,
But
nah,
it's
they
a
ain't
big.
the
I
same.
know. No, unfortunately, man. No, I was in love 3 times.
Nothing wrong. with
Not
that.
at the same time, obviously.
sure.
20, 16, and 4.
Right.
And yeah, man. That's where I'm at with it.
With love comes the raw smash.
It does.
know?
That's just how it
With
happens.
your amor.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying.
So did you do the kick out with the 20-year-old, or did you be like, it's not necessarily kicked out, but
Didn't kick him out, man. My son.
Out of your la casa?
What?
See what you did there.
that was nice. That's that Babbel.
The house.
That was. And I knew what casa meant too.
Yeah.
My son wanted to live a life with no rules. So, when he was living with me, he said, I'm gone. Because I gave him rules. When he was 18, graduated high school, he wanted to come in and out as he chose, 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
what?
Or be
Yeah.
gone
I'm a man now.
a whole
Yeah.
weekend. I said, hey, Chris, no, you can't do that, man. There's still rules in my
Right.
house. So if you're going to stay out, you need to let me know. And, he got to the point where he started being disrespectful at 18, 19. Called the police on me. We got into
Wait, he called the police on you?
Called the police on
Police?
me.
Oh,
Yes,
Policia.
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 Policia?
Yes.
See, policia.
Yes, he did that, man. Snatched him up by the neck. I told him, I need to talk to you, bro. You've been gone 2 days. You didn't answer the phone.
No,
talk to you.
disrespect.
I got something I got to do, Dad. I said, no, you going to come in the house. Grab him by the neck. As I'm grabbing him by the neck, get your hands off me. Calls the police on speakerphone.
I'm sure you're giving us a nice version right now. I'm sure it's a
2021.
lot of-
Man, you already know I am.
Chris making it seem like all I did was I just
I
said.
just lightly
Well,
grabbed
I
him.
can say I choked
So I
him
tapped-
because he
so I
was
tapped-
18.
so I
He was
tapped him
18.
on the throat.
Tapped him on the throat. I'm like,
Excuse me.
yo.
Craig.
I went through the same thing.
Call,
Speakerphone.
man. Speakerphone.
Oh, snap.
My dad won't let me go. He is trying to hurt me.
Wow.
What's your address? I'm like 14. I gave him the address. And I said, tell him that because he had went to jail for like a day or something. I said, tell him that, I said, y'all should have him in the system. He just went to jail. You didn't tell him that, Chris. Bro. I let him go. He leaves. Police come to my house asking me questions. They want to come in. I said, no, you can't come in, man. This is my child that's living with me that does not want to follow my rules. I can discipline him the way I want to discipline him.
Right.
Yeah, man. So I went looking for him. He walked off. He went to the school. I lived across the street from Gardena High School. So he went
High School.
went to the school. I go in, look. He told me, fuck you. Went to the school, saw him. One of the security guards, hey, you little Chris father. I said, yeah, he's right here. He said you was trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. So, and I was so surprised he ran to the school. You didn't do good at school at all, but that's the first place you want to run to.
Back,
Now
man.
you wanna go.
Feel safe here.
So now, man, he's out there homeless.
Oh, damn.
I got
Really?
a homeless son.
I kind of went through the same thing,
wow.
but there's the kick out phase. Then there's the, all right, you ready to come learn right now? Come on back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they got to go through that phase when they're like, nah, I'm a man. You like, where?
Yeah.
Just because you 18,
Right. He
you
said, "Where?"
still going to miss 3 days and come back. Can I get some money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna get you back. No, I'm older now. It's like, all right. But it's always that process of lose and come back because they have to realize it's real out here.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yours didn't do that though, right?
No, it was because with Serene and Sincere's still like college kid,
Yeah.
pretty much. So he knows like I'm still in the
Under
system.
under the umbrella.
My youngest is 19, oldest is 21.
Oh,
So a 21-year-old, he he's always been focused on like, since he didn't go to college, he's like, I'm just trying to make money, trying to get my money up. Every time he talks to me, it's usually about, I'm trying to do this, I'm working this hours. Like, he always giving me the rundown of the financial.
He's not just being a bum.
Yeah.
So then I gotta go to work at
I
8:30.
don't even really be asking him like, I just be like, usually he'll call me because I'm not a phone caller like that,
Oh,
but I'll be
okay.
texting. Then he'll call or FaceTime me like, yo, Dad, I'm over here now working this.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, man, I got this check. This, that, and the third. Because the only time I really went off on him was when he was just getting all these parking tickets and like blowing it off and like blowing off the court dates.
Fees
and,
come
all
up.
those
Parking
fees
tickets
started
in your
adding
car?
up. And then when I gave him money and then he spent it on something else, that's the time I got real.
Right.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, man.
You gave him the full
Parking
guide.
tickets.
Yeah.
Parking tickets in your car?
No. They were
general.
his. 'Cause he had his own car, but he was just,
But then
ticket
he,
lights.
then he bailed him out and he
getting his-
fucked all the money.
Man, he getting his license revoked, all this other. It's like, yo,
Wow.
we'll help you out. And so I helped him out. gave him the money, and then he spent it on something. I was hot.
I know you.
So ever since then, he's been like, he's been on the ball, like, because I had to take him to court, pay for all this stuff. So that was the rebellious session for him where it felt like, what you doing?
Right.
It was just like, this stuff is easy. Like, you know what I mean? So it was never like him acting out or like, being unruly. It was just like, take care of your financial responsibilities, especially over some dumb stuff like this. Well, we all get tickets. Like, I forgot there was a cleanup day.
Right.
But you got to stay on top of that.
Right.
Then next thing you know, them late fees pile up. And so, but as far as like, when we move, I want them to live with me.
Yeah.
Like, even though he's 21, he can technically move out on his own. But I'm like, no, you can stay, as long as you want.
He's with it. Is this show live? My son, I got 2 messages from my son. We just talked about him. That's crazy.
It's great. It's a big difference from the way we were raised to how it is now. Because I was on when you turn 17 and a half, you got to get out.
Yeah.
You was that father.
There is no, that's how I was raised.
Oh.
And that's why my first son, when he turned 18, is like, all right, what you going to do? And then after a while, I was like, wait, why did I do that? It's not like burden that my parents
need more
had
time
nothing.
nowadays.
It's like, get back in here.
They always needed more time.
Yeah, we
It's
always
just
needed
that-
more time.
It's just that we were the only culture that just be like, get out.
Right.
Yeah.
And do the Asian community, Mexican, they all, you stay until you have it together.
Right.
And then you go, and then the family you build, you say everybody's saving money because, everybody's working in the house and blah, blah. We were the only ones who'd be like, get out.
Get out. Yeah.
And my mom and dad were always like, either as long as you're working and going to school, you can stay.
Right.
Yeah.
I only left because I was getting into it with my dad. And it was the same, hey, bro, you running in and out. And I'm like, but I'm grown. And then I think what it was his delivery I didn't like. To where he was like, trying to tell me what,
Like a
when
man talking to a man.
Right. And I was just like, bruh. And he was like, man, look.
Don't call me bruh.
Watch that bruh. So he's like,
bruh right
you
here.
coming in and out, but I'm like, I'm in school and I'm working. Like, you ain't paying for nothing. Matter of fact, I'm paying the family's car insurance because he gave me certain bills to pay in the house because I wasn't paying rent.
Right.
You felt it. Like,
And I'm like, bruh, like
Yeah.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing what you asked for me to do. Why you care what I'm doing at night? Whatever. And then we just kept going back and forth. And I was like, I'm out. I'm just going to leave.
Y'all lucky y'all got boys. 'Cause with girls, I always got to be soft to a certain point. I just can't kick them out. I mean, one time I kicked Avi out the car. It was a little late at night.
Out the car?
Yeah, out the car. I was like, you got to go. She was
Really?
running her
How old
mouth. I
was
said, you got to get. She's about 19. Like, you got to get out the car. But it was nighttime. So I drove a little bit.
Yeah.
And she going to do the most, stayed outside. Like, I ain't coming back in. I was like, get your ass back in the car for somebody coming back in.
Right.
Yeah. And so it's like that. They abuse. Like, Avenay the other day, bro. This is what she did. She called me, right? We're talking. We're talking on FaceTime. She's like, oh, Dad, look at my hair. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. I was like, oh, it looks good. Looks good. Her mom calls me. Her mom says, did Avenay tell you she was going to Miami? And I was like, nah. And I was like, she didn't tell me. She was like, she's a little upset because her flight got canceled. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about a flight right now if I didn't know she was going.
Right.
And how
Right.
can I care about
Right.
this? And I called her and I was like, why you didn't tell me you was going to Miami? She was like, I just slipped my mind. I said, you showed me the hairstyle that you were going to be rocking in Miami. It didn't make any sense to me.
Right.
And she was just like, Dad, and I was mad at her for like a day. Then I had to soften back up and be like, all right, what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your flight that I didn't know about got canceled.
I think that's a sign of good parents, though, on the soften up.
Right.
Like, because, to me, it never feels good to really go in on your kids.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Like, you can stand your ground and make your presence felt, but then later you be like, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, because I'm soft with my kids. Like, I'll be stern, but like those are my guys. So it's,
Right.
I never wanted to be like, my dad never talked to me for 10 years.
Right.
I could
Yeah.
never
Nah.
Right.
fathom that. You know what I
Right.
mean? So And it's funny with DC because it's like she's a young lady, so it's like you can get out the car, but then you got to follow her.
Now I
gotta
protect her.
as she walks.
Right.
You got to drive.
So what did
slow.
you do? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You went
So
from
it's like,
disciplining to begging.
Disciplining to
Get out the car.
begging.
Wait, hold on, man.
Get back in the
It wasn't that wrong.
Get back in the car. I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. Just get back in the car. Come on. It's getting late.
Yeah,
Man,
it
it's
is. I
late
guess
out
it is.
here.
Different. I dipped, man. I was out, and then this one I noticed it was his delivery because then I moved out, and then I went to Montana. But when I came back for summer, I stayed with him. Him and my mom had split by this time, so I stayed with him during the summer, and it was the same thing. And I'm like, bro. And this time he came a little different, and he was just like, look, man, it's not about. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. He was always asking me questions. Where you going? Where you going? I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Right. So he was like, it's not about me controlling you. If something happens, I need to know where you're at, you know, whatever. But he was just always on me. And I was like, I remember I was like, man, I can't wait because then he would try to do the, I didn't took care of you, you know.
Oh,
blah,
you got
blah.
that speech, yeah.
So I was like, okay,
All
when
I
I
done
get
for you.
on, when I get rich, I'm gonna pay you out I was like, I want you to tally up everything you ever spent on me. I'm gonna cash you out, and I don't want to hear shit from you. Like I was pissed, and I was like, I'm gonna tally it up. I didn't cuss at him.
Right.
I was like, no, y'all seen it. So I was like, I'm gonna tally it up, and I'm gonna pay you out, and I don't want to hear nothing else. And he laughed. He's like, it's not about that.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about. And then I noticed, so I went to go stay with my mom for the rest of the summer. She hit me with the same thing, but she was just like, hey, just let me know if you're coming home late. Just text me I'm coming home late, just so I know. The way she came out was just like, it was concern, you know, just so I know where you're at. I don't care what time you come in, but he was coming like, I need to know what you're doing, and I'm like, bro, and I think it was just too male. You know what I mean? I'm 19. You know, I had bulked up because I was small my whole life.
He had some hair on your chest.
So I didn't put on 20 pounds, and I'm looking at him like, bruh, like, this ain't the same.
I think that's just like natural though.
Yeah.
Like girls are gonna clash with their mom when they get to a certain point, and dudes clash with their dad. I can't stay at my dad's for like when I go home, I stay there for about 3 days. I'm done. You just get to nagging over little stuff too. Don't use that towel for this, and you be like, bro.
That's
See,
what I'm
now
saying.
it's not.
Right.
We haven't had since I think because I moved out so early, and then just different things that happen. Now it's no. He'd be quick to be like, y'all got kids, y'all men, y'all. Even before the kids, he was like, these grown men. When we started hanging out, I think things changed. When I was like 25, we started I remember I went out for my birthday. I invited my boys and my dad. And I was like, come to the club with us. I was like, man, I ain't trying. He was like, just come on, man. So we started hanging out around that age where we would just have him over. And then it's like his first drinks was us. Like he don't drink.
Wow.
He drinks now because of us.
Y'all put them in the game.
We have corrupted. My mom had no tattoos. She has tattoos now. She drinks now. Like, me and my brothers
Y'all are terrible.
destroyed our
Man.
parents.
It's rare that you hear the kids
reverse.
bringing the parents down.
I think what it was too, they had us so young, 18, 19.
They didn't get the
And
reverse.
now that we're hanging out with them, they like, all right, kids, what we doing? And we like, all right, let's hang out.
Shake it.
You appreciate your dad now? Like,
I've always have. I have so many jokes about it. I always have. Like, it was just annoying, you know, when you're a kid.
right.
And then the older I get, like literally every year, I understand him more and
That's
more
gonna
and
be
more
with
and
Chris.
more.
That's
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
That's
And,
what's happening.
It'll
over
come
there.
back around.
It's funny too.
So at
because-
that age, no.
But my
I
thing
was
is
just like-
homeless though, Chris. That's deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he rather he like.
But
I
he's
said,
that's
come
he's
on.
choosing
He
that.
chose.
No, but I'm
He's-
saying I'm
it's
talking about.
choosing.
But I'm talking about homeless like on the street.
He ain't in a tent.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
couch surfing.
But
Yeah.
Couch surfing. He
cow
he ain't
or
on no lease.
sleeping in a car,
Yeah.
a car that
Yeah.
doesn't run. Like he doing silly
Right.
stuff.
But it's a
Yeah.
choice that he's
But
making.
that's
choice
his
And like Craig
choice.
said, he's gonna come out of it and be like, all right, Dad.
Chris, why don't you come back home? And you know, ain't no rules where I'm at.
You be like you in a suburban.
Let me ask you this, Chris.
I ain't gotta
When
take
you-
the trash out
When
though.
you gave him the rules, what was your mindset for the rules?
My mindset for the rules was, Chris, just let me know. Listen,
Was it about just to know where he was at, or just
it
control?
was about life. It's rules. It's
right,
letting him know it's rules everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You own a home. It's still rules. You still got to
got
pay the
more
property
bills.
taxes.
Right,
We can take this away from you.
Yeah.
Chris, you in an apartment. You think you gonna play your music at 2,
Nope.
3 in the morning?
Right.
So I'm setting you up for real life because I'm not raising a kid. I'm raising a man.
Right.
Yes.
So I give you rules. So when I say, hey, be home before 2, it's not that I'm trying to control you because everything in life has a time on it.
Right.
Tony, Chris Sneed, we doing a podcast, 10:45.
Right.
Gotta be 10. All right, 10:45.
10:45 it is.
No matter what you're doing, it's a
Right.
time.
Right.
So that's all
Was
I'm
that
doing,
explained to
man.
him?
Yeah, it was explained to him.
I know.
It's funny though.
But I can get out of this
It's
suburban
really
when I get
hard.
ready.
It's really hard when you are that. I mean, we've all been there. When you're that age and you're just looking at this dude like, bro, no more.
Right.
Like my whole life, you've been dictating no more.
I had to depend on my dad because I had kids. So I had to,
He was 16, like kids like, Daddy, come
we
on.
had to listen to
He was young
him.
and
We didn't eat
different.
that night.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But each kid is different though too, because you may have that with this kid, but then the next kid, it's just way easier. Not
Yeah.
easier, but different.
It's-
Like my
Yeah.
older son, he was just trying. I tell him, son, he do his own thing. My younger son, he's seen all that, and now he just takes accountability for everything. And I'm like, oh, are you going out? What you going to do? He'll be like, oh, I'm going to hang out with some girls, touch on some titties, and I'll be like, oh, damn, I didn't need to know all that. But
You're the full
yeah,
he
now
too-
he
y'all
just
too
he get the
friendly?
full thing, and he's like, yeah, it's cool, ain't no problem. What else you need? Need me to take out trash? No problem.
Yeah.
Mind you, he's playing some hell of a basketball right now. That's
Oh
what
man,
it is.
I'm telling you, he looked like a
Yeah.
video game.
Wait, who were they
cheat.
playing?
He looked like a
They
cheat
played
code.
Sarah. They played Blair. They played.
The last clip, I was like, are these what?
that was Burroughs. They actually
Burroughs
had
from
two.
Burbank?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Sarah
kids
had
went to
two
that
D1
school.
players. He fouled one out. Then the other had to guard him. One going to Stanford. The other one's just a junior with like 18 offers, 6'10". Everybody was talking trash, like, yeah, what? They're so small. And then he played against the 6'10", and he went for like 30. Like
Oh,
36.
so this is the next game.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
care.
he looked like.
Yeah, I don't care.
Play
He's
some
hard
right
getting
now.
40 against
I
scrubs.
didn't want to hear
Yeah,
none
I
of
don't
that.
hear
in the-
none
I
of
saw
that.
that in the comment
Yeah,
section. I'm like,
it's
man,
hard
hush.
getting 30 and 40
It-
points.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah.
I
Period.
understand it. But that, like, I probably would have been on the other. Well, let me see. Everybody does that.
He's
though.
averaging like 25,
Right.
20.
Everybody does that.
and
Like,
crazy.
even when it
Six.
comes to the big names, right?
Right.
You'll see a guy that's going to Duke. They don't care until he's playing the other guy that's going to Carolina.
Right.
Everybody does that.
Yeah.
You'd be like, all right, I need to see what you do against real,
Yeah.
comp. So he says
Like
he
real
puts another,
hoopers do it, but a
he
lot of
puts
niggas
another
in his
one up.
comments
Well, they
is
just
couch
be-
potatoes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Who ain't
my,
never
that's
touched
my
the
issue.
basketball.
Right. Hush.
And so he just, that's, come on.
See, if my son was doing that, I probably wouldn't put a time on when he come home.
You end up putting time
You
on
dropped
it
42 last night.
now every time he needs money, you like, oh, you need to get a job. He's like, I can't basketball, NCAA.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just holds up the paper like Will Chamberlain. That 42. Come on, had
I
42
can't injure
last
myself.
game.
Saw the game
Uh-huh.
last night, Dan. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Let me talk about this. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but wine. You drink wine.
Yeah. I'm not a wine connoisseur like
But
I am
you-
with fruit,
when
but
you
I
do
do.
comedy
I do
shows-
partake, and I will.
Yeah.
Have, you've seen me. I
I
have my
see
glass.
you. Like,
I
every
have my
time I
glass.
see DC,
Right.
he be wined up
Right.
at the club.
Sometimes that's water. DC just like hold that
How he
little
hold it
cup.
again?
Swirling
Like,
it
that's how
up.
he's-
Yeah, you swirl it. You
Red or white?
Red.
Okay.
Big
Yeah.
red wine fan.
do you do it still on tour with Marlon? You still get
Sometimes,
some wine?
occasionally, when I don't want to be hardcore
Yeah.
on some vodka or something, I'm gonna get some wine.
That's wine.
Yeah, just to ease my mind.
You do wine, Chris?
I do wine, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a couple bottles at the house now. From
Your legs be
7-Eleven, Josh O.
From 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It don't need to be.
I get the box wine from 7-Eleven, the little boxes.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
know the cardboard. They in the refrigerator too,
Yeah.
right next to the milk. I know.
Y'all like older women, I can tell. Older women like a box.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Yeah.
Your legs be crossed when you drink?
I do have my legs crossed, and I'm sitting on my sectional couch. I'm real grown.
Craig, you be dabbling?
Man, I'm a hard liquor type of dude, but sometimes I take it down a notch, a little R&B and some wine. On my Sundays when I self-care Sundays.
Yeah.
Men do self-care.
You got a fireplace?
I be in the tub with
Oh,
the
the
mountains
tub?
in the back. Man, I'm not even gonna give y'all the visual.
You got bubbles?
Oh no, man, I'm a man. I'm a man. No bubbles.
Just raw
Bubbles.
bath?
Just gray bath
Just sitting in
from
the
the
tub
soap.
look weird with no bubbles.
You gotta have bubbles in the
gotta
tub.
have
You can't
bubbles,
just see
man.
everything.
I got candles. No bubbles.
No bubbles, just raw
Thugged out.
tub.
Yeah, raw
That's when you
tub.
start looking like soup.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no bubbles in there, just you.
I don't want to see the water turn dirty. I like to act like I ain't dirty when I'm in there.
Scarface, he had bubbles, didn't he?
Yeah.
Tony Montana?
Yeah. R&B and wine. You can't do wine and trap.
I could, but that's after the tub. During the tub, it's some R&B is close to trap music now. They singing trap music.
They are doing that.
Yeah,
So I'm a
they
little
That's
thugged
my
out.
beef with R&B, man.
It ain't the
Be
same.
R&B again, man. You ain't got to be like the rappers.
And you're a music connoisseur too.
Oh, I'm all in.
And Tony in.
I'm all in.
My wine and my rhythm and trap.
Oh yeah, rhythm and trap.
Rhythm and trap.
That's the thing right there. I was asking about wine because Bright Cellars, they sent me some wine.
Oh, word?
Yeah, and I you do a little quiz that they ask you for, and so they sent me a box, man. I got the little cards. They give you the little cards of the wines you got. They give you all the info. You can sit there at the table like it's an Uno game.
So you really you really know what you're drinking.
Yeah, so now you can see like, this Aqua Forte, the epitome of old world Pinot Noir. And then they give you all the scoop, 12.5% alcohol, light-bodied red, serve at temp 50 to 55 degrees. You can pair it with a crispy Sicilian arancini.
Arancini?
That's some sort of Italian dish.
Yeah.
I do know that.
I thought it might be an Italian basketball
I do
player.
know that.
Pomodoro fresco pasta.
Hit 'em
or
with it.
Sunday family dinners. Sabrina cooked with this one time. She made some pasta, and I asked her, I was like, yo, you used the wine for the, what'd you cook? She's like, I made pasta, used the wine to deglaze the shallots.
Okay.
Deglaze.
Deglaze?
You said shallots.
Shallots.
Onions, right?
No, shallots.
Oh.
You buy the shallots separate. They
It's like an onion garlic.
it's
I
like
was
a
close.
fat.
Okay.
And then, because I get them from Sprouts now, and they like, what color are they like?
They're like a purplish, pinkish.
And they fat like in the middle. You know how onions can just be straight
Right.
up round. These are like thin, kind of thin, and then they form into the big ball.
With the tail.
Yeah.
It make your make your fridge look rich.
Yeah, it does.
Shallot. They sound
Adds a little
bougie.
class to the
Shallots.
fridge. Bright Cellars, man. So when you sign up with them, they ask you for a quiz. And then they send you a box. And like, so they send me a box. So I got some wine at the crib.
How many boxes they send you?
They sent me one box. It's like 6 in there.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
This is better than going to a winery.
Right.
Oh, man, this is
They
convenient.
done brought the winery to you.
Yeah,
They
with the
cuss all
quiz,
that
you
out,
check
man.
off all the things you like, right?
Check everything
The
off.
flavorings you like.
Wow.
And then they send it to you, and they let you know, as you can see, what you can pair it with.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And all that. Another talking point is the convenience of it. It's important to stay healthy. And at home, when you can, Bright Cellars allow you to skip the store while still bringing personalized wines right to your door.
Quality,
And
too.
it's a good look.
Right.
When you got guests over,
Oh,
pull out
man.
the wine.
Oh, yeah. Wine's always a safe bet.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Always a
nothing
safe
like
bet.
having to go to the store once your guests get there. But if you have it ordered, it's there already.
Chilling.
What's up?
A nice chill.
90% of people drink wine, man.
Yeah.
90%?
I think. I don't know. I
Glass
just
a
made
day,
that up,
right?
but I feel like
It felt real.
They
It
say,
feel
they
real,
say
huh?
it's good for you.
Percentages in there. It sound
the
real.
confidence was on your face when you said
Confident,
it.
yeah. You came in confident.
He know numbers.
Yeah, man. So y'all can help support, wine sellers if you support the podcast. Support them if you're in that wine life. It's a great deal. And, for the listeners, we are giving 50% off your first 6-bottle order for Bright Cellars by going to brightcellars.com/issues. That's Brightcellars, CELLARS.com/issues. And then you can take this 7-question quiz to get your wine matches and receive 50% off your first 6-bottle order. This is a great deal to try new wines from all over the world. So head to brightcellars.com/issues for 50% off your first Bright Cellars box.
Question: they give you the big bottles? You got the big bottles or the?
Yes,
No mini bar bottles. Come on, man.
Six
Six of those, 50% off.
Yeah,
that's
50%
jug.
off of anything.
Is jug.
all in.
Yeah.
DC
Wow.
wanted the mini bar. Bro.
Yeah, I thought they was
the
gonna
ones
get
that
the
come
cute.
in the carton of 4.
I thought they just gave the big ones to Tony. Like these are yours.
Nah, they hook it up. They hook it up, man. Class, legs crossed. You
What was
niggas, I
the
was
time?
getting older. The
Right.
parties is going later.
Right.
Man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
What was
Let
the
me-
time? What was your first
So I think the first negotiation was, I think curfew was like 10 at one point.
Mad
And it
early.
went up
Ooh,
to
that's
like
when
That's when it gets started.
10:30.
What age? How old were you?
At this time, shoot, where we staying? Close apartment. So this probably like 11th, 12th. Wait, 11th grade.
Okay.
10, 11th grade. Like each grade, it was going up.
Yeah.
And then I remember once I graduated, you know, it was, curfew was gone. It was
Right.
like, yeah, no curfew. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was still like, so once my curfew was gone, the sky was the limit for me. It was like, we out, and no cell phones, mind you, so she don't know where I'm
Right.
at. And so it was
Just whatever
like,
letter you
just
wrote
let
and
me
stuck on the
know, you
fridge.
know, let me know something. I was like, oh yeah. But it was never like an issue. Like, man, get off my back. It was just like, man,
Probably the approach. She heard you out. When
yeah,
you,
it wasn't like, you know, and then his mom's is
Right.
different. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you weren't drinking. And...
I was drinking.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. On occasion, we weren't like heavy juice, but sometimes we hit a party.
Right.
We go to
Right.
college party. They got jungle juice. We in
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? We staying at Oliver's house overnight, weekends, co-ed. You know, we was out here.
Yeah.
But like,
I think the mom does make a difference.
the mom
Because when
makes
my
it
mom
different.
came at me, I said nothing.
Yeah,
I had nothing.
Well, all right, yeah, we
I was like, okay.
we can negotiate.
I understand.
And then once I went to college, it was just you on your own. Then so it's just like
You stayed
all
on
right.
campus.
I did initially, yeah. It was
That's
like
dope.
alumni. It was like
That's
the
dope.
hood of the campus houses.
Yeah.
because alumni, anybody from off the street can just go in alumni. So you didn't have to buzz in and that. So it was like
You was doing a lot of
party.
partying then, huh?
Yeah, we was partying. We was partying in college.
That's what college is for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they say New Mexico is just a party town anyway.
Yeah, we was having a good
Yeah.
time, man. I had a great. I'm so glad I went to college, even though I ain't graduated. I ain't
Oh,
got no.
Even though I
degree.
didn't like where I was at, I had a great
I ain't
time.
got no degree.
So you did about a year, two?
I did about 10 years.
You
Off and on.
You had a jail term
Yeah,
like 5 to 10.
Yeah, but I never got my degree. 'Cause
Would
it
you
was
go
like-
back?
Huh?
Would you go back?
Nah.
Done.
Cause what I'm gonna do? For secondary education. I ain't gonna go hit the school system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, because I really wanted to act the whole time.
Me
And I
too.
was just bullshitting on doing other majors. I
Right.
should have just did theater.
Yep.
And so it was just like I was doing psychology, and then it was secondary education science, and then I changed it to social studies. It was like, man, but then I was like, man, and once I started doing theater, I was like, this
I
is
could have
what-
been doing
I
this.
dropped out of
Yeah,
college. I was
yeah,
like, I should have
yeah.
been on this.
But you know why?
So much
You
life.
didn't do it because that wasn't how we were raised. Like, that's not a real thing.
Yeah,
Right.
especially
It's not
in New
tangible.
Mexico.
It's not like our kids are all growing up like this. Keelan thinks this shit is normal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
So
It's
like
not
he has no concept of you get a job, you go to you go to school, you go to college, you get a job.
right.
He's like, I'm gonna get a TV
gonna have
show
fun,
and
I'm
gonna work and
he
get
doesn't
money.
Right.
he doesn't know that you're supposed to get a job. And we were all raised with like college, some office job or
Right.
whatever, and then
Broke the
that's
mold.
it.
See, the way I was raised was it wasn't necessarily college. It's like, all right, so what you gonna do after this? Because you're gonna be gone. So
Military.
Yeah,
What's
it's
your-
like,
what's your
where
options?
you going?
Getting a job. Yeah.
But with, that's what makes me want to push college. Like for my son, I'm like, oh, go get you a little couple years to run around and do dumb shit.
Acting
And
the
Yeah.
change
This
your
gonna be
major.
here.
Right.
Yeah,
This is gonna
you
be
could
here.
always drop in and
I
work.
think college is a great decision.
It is.
No matter
I mean-
whether you finish or not, just the experience.
I don't
That's
like
why I was
the-
so
I don't-
happy for Sincere.
I'm about to say the money.
Yeah, I don't
of
like
it.
what you end up owing. 'Cause I owe a lot
Oh,
in
that's
student loans.
trash.
I don't like that.
That's garbage.
But the experience of it is dope.
Man.
Not a trade?
Huh?
A trade.
Oh, you know what? I'm not privy
not
to
a-
the trade life, so that could be a good thing too.
Oh, I told my son, if you I knew he wasn't going to college based on the grades, and
right.
you kind of know.
Yeah,
Right.
He ain't going to
Yeah.
school, but
Yeah.
they have trades.
Right.
Yeah,
So if you
I
want to
think
make,
that's important too.
I would recommend trades in like a college area or college town, just so you still
You still
'cause
get the vibe.
that's I think that's what we're talking about is like the experience of college.
right,
Being away a
was
little
fun.
bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Was that you learn about yourself, you learn about being broke and friendships and all. Like I'm still cool
A
with
lot
all
of
my
them
college
friends. I was
friends.
gonna say a lot of them
Yeah.
friends you still bond
I
with.
got a
Because you
whole
didn't
lot
went
of
through
crew.
some shit.
Right.
And I went through
Yeah,
some
don't-
things with them.
We
and
was
not to
dead
mention,
broke.
what I regret is I didn't join a fraternity. Because I hear those bonds are just
Yeah.
unlimited.
forever.
Yeah, forever.
So I definitely am down with the trade, but I'm like, go somewhere where you can hang out with all the people.
Right.
Because like, yeah, they go to class together, but after school is done,
Yeah.
it's just we hanging out.
Oh,
So like, you
man.
still
Best
that's still
time
your
It's your
people.
people.
last. It's your
man.
last years of being a kid adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You go to trade school, you adult, right?
Yeah,
You
I
garbage
know.
man, nigga. I'm a barber.
Time,
Right. That's it.
You become a free adult.
Right.
I mean, nothing costs you money,
Right,
and you're an
right.
adult. You get to make adult decisions on other
Yeah,
people's
Right.
money.
College is
Yeah.
that transition.
Right.
Like I'm a kid and I'm coming, but I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure it out. Like, so I definitely I want my kids to go, even if they like, Dad, I want to do this.
Right.
I'm with Craig. We're like, well, go for a year.
Yeah.
Check
Check it
out
out.
UCLA,
Yeah.
whatever, for a year and see. Just do that.
And
you
then
know?
I push after that. I'm like, well, then before 30, you got to go join the firefighters. You got to pass that test at least. So at least you have 2 weeks of work and 2 weeks to yourself.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
None of y'all boys want to rap? Or no?
Oh,
My
mine
son quit.
do.
My
He
oldest
rap.
son quit basketball to rap.
Oh yeah, both them.
Yeah.
Yours we rap too. Yeah, I
rap
feel
too,
like
huh?
as black fathers, all of our kids eventually going to go through that
Yeah.
rap phase.
Yeah,
He had a
I rap.
basketball scholarship and passed on it. He showed up 2 weeks after school started and was like, Dad, I'm not doing school. I'm a rap.
Oh, he had a scholarship in hand.
St.
Ooh,
Mary's.
that'd have been hard for
Oh
me.
yeah. He,
That'd have been hella hard for
Is he
me.
still rap? How's his
No,
career
he
going?
quit that after like a year.
Did you tell him like you could rap and go to school?
No, he was like all in. All in.
Man,
I was
I'd
like,
been-
cool. That I need a couple songs.
Is
every
that
week.
when the "You're My Son" thing happened?
It happened a little bit because he was hanging out, smoking, recording in the garage, which wasn't recording sessions. It was just a gang of niggas that I didn't know in my garage.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I was like, oh, no, this is an artist from L.A. That man, if you don't get him out my
Yeah,
garage.
I feel that. And that's the transition I might have to get used to and lay the rules down when I bring the boys back in.
The
Random
boys
people
coming
in
over.
the crib.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially you now.
Yeah.
You can't. I can't be having these people in
So
my house.
yeah, you can't just be.
Would you let if he had a girlfriend, would you let his girl spend the night?
Well, he 21 now, so it's like
Oh, okay.
you know, this
I'm
don't
like,
be too
hell
loud.
See, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
No.
My son, that was another, 18, 19. He wanted his little girl to spend
Yeah.
the night, and I wasn't raised that way. It ain't nobody smashing in the house but me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of with you.
I'm not really on that kick.
You know,
I was more
Just
so
don't be
like,
loud and disrespectful, but just like you, because I know that
Don't
you
do it
grown.
when we there, or like we gotta
Yeah.
be asleep.
You
I,
grown.
I guess that's the thing. It's
can
like
you
I'm
close
like
the door?
I'm like, bruh.
You definitely got.
I guess I'm not trying to, even though you know what's happening,
Right.
I'm not trying to encourage. You know what I mean? Like if you come back 20, Dad, I got a baby on the way. I'm be like, I played a part in this shit.
I always say
Mine's
this,
gonna happen
you
regardless.
have to
It is.
respect yourself and the woman. So you got to be at least able to get a hotel room or something for y'all to go do that
That's how I
at.
feel.
Not on my bill. Like, I don't need to hear you smashing your girl and then see her out making a sandwich for you. I'm be
I
like,
mean, we're
"Oh,
not
come
talking
on."
like she in there. Oh, we just talking like
Hey, that's my son.
like,
That's my
quiet.
son. She gonna be in there getting it.
Yeah,
'Cause I think I
know
was-
it's gonna happen,
Right.
regardless.
But the baby pumps I could respect because you baby pumping and I don't know what's happening.
Yeah,
But if you think you gonna be getting it in, like,
So you saying smash when you not home or?
I know it's gonna happen.
Yes, that's a
Yeah.
fact.
That's so it's like because with Serene with his ex-girlfriend, like they were talking about moving in together, and they asked to live with me, and I was just like, both of y'all?
Yeah.
Nah.
That.
He
I
still
shut
saying
that down. I was like,
You're not that type
man.
of father. Tony.
No, because it was like, for one, they're young. First of all, y'all not gonna be living with me, and then it was a lot of drama attached to her. So I was like, hell no.
The
Okay.
breakup,
And as you
she's
can
still
see,
living there.
they're not together no more.
Right.
So it's like, so that has just been a disaster all the way around. So, and then I just don't want hella dudes at the house. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
Right.
man. But I have no problem shutting them down.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
like, hey, man, y'all can't.
This ain't
You know
the
what I'm
hangout
saying?
spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just. And that's why, like, I kind of want to move into a spot where, there's a garage that's modified or like a guest
studio.
house.
Yeah.
That way he has his own space.
Like his own little
Because
personal
if
house.
he had like a studio in the backyard or whatever, that's
Yeah, like if they back there and
got the
I
pool
never
house,
go
yeah.
in there.
Right.
But even
I'm
then, you
cool.
still won't want
But
a
like
bunch
in
of
the
them.
house,
Yeah.
Sabrina's in there. I don't want random dudes making her uncomfortable.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and then Sincere's group of friends, it's like a different group. So
Right.
It's just like, You know,
That's biased though, bro.
No, but it's fair.
You're like,
it's true, 'cause I know
It's fair.
Serene's crew, they making music, they smoking, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I'm just going from Serene's point of view. He gonna be like, so they can kick it on the computers, but I can't.
Yes,
absolutely. They can be in there reading books. I game.
I like that.
They can be in there reading books.
They be in there reading books.
So they can get knowledge. But we can't be out here.
already know his friends be getting on his nerves. He be like, man, they be getting on my nerves, Dad. I'll be like, well, you know.
You don't mind your son smoking? Your son?
He was smoking, and I was just like, don't do it too much. And it became to where it was like all the time. You know what I mean? Like I don't ever want him to be like, oh, I gotta go do this. Let me smoke first. Right. Oh, I gotta do this. Let me smoke first.
Right.
I gotta do this. I don't want that.
Right.
But you know,
I would have let you down, Tony.
we get nervous. Let me smoke.
Right. You don't want it to be like smoky.
Hey, we gonna go smoke. Let's smoke
just
first.
just like that on occasion.
Yeah.
So last time I checked in with him, he had eased back tremendously. And you know, some of the jobs he was doing, they drug test you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if he, reverted back.
Oh yeah. Once you get the gig.
Right.
Yeah. So,
They got so many ways around it, though.
Oh yeah.
But they always got somebody that's telling you there's so many ways around it. Like, man, you can get somebody to pee in a jar for you. That shit always.
I used to have to pee for my uncle back in the day. Give him the robust 12-year-old urine.
Fresh urine.
Yeah, he like, hey man, pee in this. I'm like,
I'll give you some money.
yeah,
I won't watch. Oh, okay. I was waiting for you to say that.
that was back when they was trusting people.
To go in there without a
so
bag
he was
under
just
their
But now
handing
they got you can buy that though.
Yeah.
You can
Fake
buy,
penis.
Yeah, stuff it up on. Because they can't check you.
Yeah.
When you go in,
All right, let me ask y'all this. 'Cause going back to how you said you and your son got into it over the girl thing. And so what about, okay, like you said no overnights.
No, she can't spend the night.
Okay. So I was about to say for you, I guess, when does it become, like let's say she over there every day. Like she damn near to move in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The sneak.
Because like
move
me
in.
and my brother
Yeah.
got into it like that, and we were just roommates.
Yeah.
We're like, one of us will have a girl over too many times. Like, nigga, does she pay rent?
Yeah.
Like, she live here? You know what I mean?
You gotta
Is that-
contribute.
So it's like,
Yeah.
she
You
used
gotta-
where
water,
y'all
the
on that? Where y'all on that?
Oh,
on,
you got to contribute financially.
You know what? See, my son wasn't working, so I knew when I was at work, checking in these patients. The girl, Dad, can she come over for a little bit? And that little bit is the whole 8 hours I'm at work.
Right.
So I don't know, man. And you not working, and
Right.
she's not working.
Yeah.
Y'all
I
just
just got a
bums.
problem with
Yeah.
somebody
You just-
laying
they
up
just
in
might
my
Yeah, I
be
get
house.
that. I get
Yeah.
that.
You can't be bummed.
See,
No.
I'm not with it.
I can't take money from them because then they feel like they have the right to do anything. I'm like, no, I don't need none.
That's
You
what I'm
pay
saying.
no
If they give you
light
the-
bill, nothing. You,
Maybe I haven't
so
seen
when
that.
I say
If
it's
they-
enough, it's enough.
If they give you the money, they done sneakily moved in
That's
anyway.
true.
Yeah, you're right.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't
What
look
about
at my
you,
son and his
DC?
girl every day at my crib.
Would you let your girl move in with a? Oh, I didn't even get to finish. Okay.
a random nigga in my house?
Come on, DC.
I barely let him in to meet me. They can't, oh, hell no.
You be meeting them through the peephole.
How you doing, buddy? Nah, bro. It's good. But the weird part with me is I was able to, because we had kids, so my dad knew we was smashing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was a weird situation. She never lived with me, thank God, but whatever the case was. But she was free to be over there all the time.
Yeah.
If we had the babies.
Was
and
you
all that.
Honestly-
smashing?
Yeah, I think I smashed a couple times. And you know what I mean? But
But honestly, he probably was like, well, hell, y'all got a family. You might as well be
at
here
this
as
point,
a family.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
At that point, yeah, at that point it was
Shit,
just different.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
you know?
but I get like not having a whole nother person in my house like
Right,
that.
yeah.
Especially with
I'm just
Julie.
not. I'm not with it. Like if we get to, if they grown, they 21. Like, can she start staying over, nigga? No, she don't live here.
Yeah.
You like no.
Yeah.
Now even if he has his own space, if we got the little studio.
If he
in
got
the back,
if he got a guest house, all right. 'cause
By
it's
all
like
means,
you're
right.
not living in the
Right.
house.
But you still
like,
gotta
right
see
there,
it though.
and I don't care who he bringing over there. That's his business.
But that can be drama. You know, these kids getting into it. Then now the girl
Right.
pop, come outside. And
Right.
then,
That's true.
But that's when you gotta, hey man,
Yeah.
look. And
I'm
that's
sorry,
part of the
Mr.
reason-
Baker, but I got to
Yeah,
get.
and that's why I shut down that initial. Yo, can we stay with? Nah,
Yeah.
man. I didn't want to be like, yo, your girl too much.
Right.
But that's what it was.
Because that comes
see.
with it.
It was part of it. It was more to it, but it was still that was the glaring factor. Like,
Right.
all that y'all be nah. I'm
Right.
not having it over here.
Right.
I would feel like I was kind of taking over someone's responsibility to raise their child. To be like,
Yeah,
that too.
yeah, I
That
gotta make
too.
sure you get right too. Damn.
Right. Now you giving her advice on
Right.
all this
I'm
stuff.
not trying to raise nothing. I'm trying to
Right.
get this one out. I'm not trying to take you in. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
So
I think that, but that's why I had little Chris, man, because his mom, she's 2 years younger than me. So her mom, I moved in. I got into it. My mama drove to San Bernardino and started living with little Chris' mom. So I'm 18.
Right. And
And then she got pregnant. She was 17. I was 19. And I was the mom. We sleeping in the living room on the floor.
Yep.
Sneak smashing. You know,
I
From
know
the back,
very
you better
well, yep.
sleep
Dude.
facing each other. That's the rule in my house.
man, her mama, my baby mama didn't care. She had 7 kids by 7 different men. And I'm not looking at
Oh,
this.
wow.
You
Right.
see it later. in
My
life,
mom is telling me this, but I'm like, you don't know what
Right.
you're talking about. Well, get out of my house. So I can go live in San Bernardino.
Right.
And boom, pregnant.
Yep.
That's the stuff
the sneaks,
we
man.
see
Yeah.
later.
Man.
Like my mom and dad, the little girlfriend I had my senior year of high school, and a little bit before in college, like that girl, my mom and dad was not feeling me going to her house. They was like, and I remember my dad being like, "Nah, bruh." And I'm like, "What's the problem?" Like
Right.
he's like, "Nah, man, you not going down. Yeah, you not staying the night. You not. She would let you do whatever." And in my mind, I'm like, "Yeah, she would." And he's like, "Nigga, no." And then he was like, and once he got like irritated, my dad would get real raw. Like once he was he's like, to be honest, nigga, she'll fuck you. And I was like, nah, man. And the older I got, I was like, she would have. Because the stuff she used to say to me, I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to be saying this.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, shit. He was right. And like my mom was like, absolutely not. And
See?
I was with you like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you
Right.
can't see it.
Yeah,
No.
You
Right.
can't see it then. You're like,
That's the beauty of
y'all
parents,
hate
man.
Man.
They be
Yeah,
coming
y'all
through.
hate it.
y'all
They
hate it.
They be coming through in the clutch,
They
man.
sure
You be like-
do.
But in the moment, you be like, man, hush.
Right.
Yeah.
And then another thing I worry about too, moving the boys in, the food bill.
Oh, man.
Food bill about to explode. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
Be a
like,
hell of a lot.
Yeah.
And you got big boys. My big boys, man, I got 2 little giants. I got to go to Costco twice a week.
Yeah, see.
I had forgot how big your oldest one was, so I pulled up to the house. I was like, "Who the hell is this?"
man.
Ass crack always out.
He
You like,
was-
come on, man. No
was
matter
so
what, he gained
big.
a little bit of weight, so now everything he do, ass crack just pop out. It started annoying me. That's how I know he been back a little longer. Come on, put your ass crack up.
That's funny, man. I'm sick of the ass cracks.
The fact that it's annoying you, I'm sick of this crack. Shit.
Man.
Put your ass crack up. I just walk in. Come on,
The
man.
crack epidemic, man. But that's the reality, like, you know.
Yeah.
And Sincere, he eat cereal. Pretty much. He don't really eat that much. He's skinny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my youngest one. But you see him up here, he be passing out mid-meal. You send me a picture of Sincere, he was like
knocked out.
passed out. At
He couldn't even finish his burrito.
Yeah, nah, but he be at the truck ordering big
But
stuff,
he
though.
always orders the food, but he
Yeah.
rarely finishes
But
it in one sitting.
I was shooting with Keelan in here, and then we had came back because I was waiting on the footage from the All Stars. So I just look up, and I was like, "Is he camera?" Like he always be asleep. And then I looked over, he had the burrito still like half eaten. And he quit.
I told Keon I ain't never been that tired.
He quit halfway
I
through the
will
meal,
finish
bro.
that food.
Passed out.
And so, but Serene can eat.
They be
Drinking
eating at
it.
the game nights.
Yeah,
They
they be
be
tearing
eating.
stuff up.
Yeah, like junk though, like cookies. Like if you really look at what Sincere's eating,
Yeah.
cookies.
Chips.
Serene eats though.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
eats.
More junk
Sincere be
food.
like cookies,
Taquitos,
cereal.
nuggets.
Yeah.
He eat like a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I gotta think about that food bill.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be real.
man.
Yeah, so I'm just like, the food bill.
I don't think y'all gonna get into it though. It might be like a yo, dad. You know.
Nah, I don't see. it being too
Everybody
much.
always get into it until they watch.
There's gonna be some.
It's gonna
It's
be,
gonna be-
it's
I'm
gonna be
saying, I mean,
long
like-
showers, My son cut the shower on, and I swear it's like 15, 20 minutes before he get in it.
Shower.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't think they're gonna get into it to a point where it's like, well, they're not moving out. Like I think it's gonna be some stuff.
Before we get to that, I think
it's gonna be hey man,
sincere
you need
leave or something
you
like
gotta
that.
chill on this, that, whatever.
Sincere, I know he wants to leave eventually
Right, yeah.
because he was loving college.
Right.
When he went to college, he was like, COVID messed up his whole operation. He was like, man, I'm out here, man. He was loving every minute of it.
Yeah.
In the
And
Bay
being in
too.
San Francisco,
Yeah, in the
it's a
Bay.
fantastic
Freedom.
city.
Yeah.
Especially for somebody
Yeah.
like him who is very diverse,
Man.
wise, and all that other stuff.
Come on. I was like, man, I was happy for him. Like, yeah, man, pockets was hurting, but I was like,
Dirty COVID.
the COVID's musty ass,
Yeah,
busted
musty.
up the whole operation.
COVID was
Yeah.
He was loving it up there, man. And
Dang,
then,
man.
so I already know he's looking forward to
Going back,
own
right?
spot.
Is he
Like,
going back?
I think if they open up, I'm sure he would want to.
That's
But-
good, man.
Yeah, so
College, man.
But
College.
Yeah, my daughters didn't want it. They was like, they was like, we just gonna go to homeschool in Atlanta. They could have stayed in California and did they Spelman
yeah,
from here. They was like, hell,
They
we
can't
go-
come back. They already had their own apartment.
Yeah, they was like,
Yeah.
nope, we gonna do
Oh,
homeschool in Atlanta.
I feel that.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
all right.
Atlanta,
They
too?
work.
I get it. Hell nah. It worked me.
Atlanta's cracking.
Right.
These
girls eat a lot?
conversations be
You
hilarious.
say what?
Do they eat a lot?
They do. They eat a
Okay.
lot. Yeah, she been trying to work out and stuff, get in the gym. 'Cause I told her, I was like, hey, I know this too young. I didn't know how to say it to her. Yeah. Hey, just on FaceTime, and her face came all swollen. I said, woo. I said, your sister been working out a lot, huh? Because Ivy work out a lot.
Which
That's
one's
right.
the youngest one?
Nay's the youngest, and Ivy's the oldest. And I was like, your sister she be at that gym way too much, huh? And she was just like, I know what you're trying to say. I was just like, come on. I said, do not lose control of yourself.
Right.
So your self-esteem, because not saying that, it's anything wrong
right.
with it. I was like, keep your self-esteem and, try to be down.
And
or
it's
whatever.
just enjoy it while you're young. 'Cause
Right,
it goes.
because once it's
Yeah.
once
It
it's
goes.
on.
It's gonna be a struggle when you
Yeah.
get older.
I
If
like
you-
the fact that you were talking down the sister that was going to the gym.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, man, don't she go out with man.
Why she always in? Yeah, shit.
Won't you
This
get some of her
volume
gym
change,
time?
It go quick. So
Right.
You tell them while you're young. I don't know how to say it to my cousin.
Okay.
I be watching her every day.
Go to the fridge.
Yeah, so like last night she made something. I was like, so this is your dinner, huh? I said, all right,
Okay.
all right.
You gotta let people know sometimes, man.
Because I'm like, you already had the baby, and you got a window.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to close, and it's going to get that much harder. So if you just stay on top of it now, it's a lot easier. And I just be watching, like, all right.
She be eating the HelloFresh joints.
Yes, actually, she does. She got it. So she just got a delivery today, actually.
Oh, word?
Mm-hmm. And I made my last one last night.
So you got to re-up.
Yeah,
gotta
I had
re-up on the
I had a
HelloFresh.
chicken. It had like the breadcrumbs on top of it with the couscous. I don't think I've ever had couscous before. I think that
What's
might
that?
be the
Couscous
first
are the
time.
little beady.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It was good.
I
Is
like
that like a meal
couscous.
prep thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so HelloFresh they deliver. It depends on what you order.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was you'd probably order the 1 person or 2 person.
Yeah. For the week.
And then like we order the family. They give you 3 meals, I believe. Can you choose more than that?
You can choose more than,
Okay.
than 3.
Everybody
yeah.
I know gets 3 a week
Mhm.
because you usually eat
3 times a day.
off it. No, I'm just saying like if you getting like a 2-person, it's just you and the wife or whatever.
Gotcha.
Y'all eat that and then you make something off and then you do that. So they send you however many you want a week, and it comes already. Like let's say you're making spaghetti, it comes with the noodles, the meat, the garlic, it comes already and portioned out for you, so you don't have to do no measuring, none of that stuff.
Nothing.
It's just already, and then you just follow the steps.
Is
and
it
then you're
is that
done.
expensive?
No.
What?
No.
Because I can't stand cooking, man.
Oh,
so
HelloFresh.
Well, that's what it does. You just grab the bag, and your ingredients are there. There's literally no measuring or cutting, or I mean, sometimes I
I
had to
still
peel
gotta-
carrots last night.
I still got to put it all in the pot, put it together.
Yeah.
But
But it comes with this sheet and gives you a step by step with
You
pictures.
do the bare minimum.
With pictures,
Bro, that-
and it tells you how much the prep time is and how much the cook time is, so you already know planned out. And then once you start doing them enough too, your actually time goes down because you I did this one with the
Or
last.
you get
meal.
faster with it.
So you start getting faster.
Right.
So now my meals don't take as long because I don't have to keep looking like what am I supposed to do next because I didn't do it. I do it so much, and you just knock it out and it's done.
Is
And you can order either family or vegetarian or.
It's an app for that, or
Oh,
No, it's not. No, I think you go to the website.
You go to website.
You go to the website,
order.
yeah.
They say
They
it's
have an app as
28%
well.
cheaper than shopping at your
What?
local grocery store.
Yeah.
72% cheaper than the restaurant meal
Absolutely.
without sacrificing the quality.
Right. That's the thing too. These meals ain't like, because you know what we do. Everybody ends up making their go-tos. I know how to do this. We're gonna have this once a week. We have this on Monday, and then we have this on. That's how everybody grows up.
Right.
That's how. What this does is it gives you things I would never make couscous. That's
Right.
never gonna
Yeah,
happen.
never-
And then I'm like, oh, we're making it, and now I know how to make it. So now, and they so you have all these different stuff you're not gonna make normally, and then you get a wider variety, and then they have, they have things on the website that are like Hall of Fame. That's what or people order the most. So
Okay.
you get to try that. So if you don't know what to pick,
go
you're
with
like,
the
well,
most popular.
this one everybody seems to like that, blah blah, and it's just different, just different
also
stuff.
what's really good is we get a special discount code.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you go to HelloFresh.com/issues12 and use the code issues12 for 12 free meals, including free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/issues12 and use the code issues12 for 12 free meals.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't.
I'm gonna
yo,
get that
Chris
from
is
you
all
again.
in.
Yeah.
I'm all in
right
because I don't cook. I
Yeah,
just,
bro.
Use these codes,
And you don't have
bro.
the time.
I
Yeah.
don't.
And it's
so
perfect for you.
You grab the bag and literally pour it out and then do what you gotta do.
But be careful because sometimes they put the meat underneath.
Oh yeah.
That's-
So you get the bag and they'll have the meat under the ice
Okay.
to keep it cold. So a lot of times people throw out the box. It was like, "Where's my sausage?"
All the meat was in there.
and it was in there. So
Yeah.
make sure you
I'm gonna
take
get that
the
from you again at
whole
the end of the
box
show.
out
Yeah.
and then get that. Yeah, and I had my last one last night. It was good.
With the couscous.
Because
Couscous is
I've
good.
tried
I like
different.
couscous.
I've tried
Me
all
too.
the different ones. Like the first time we got family.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got a family, but it was like a lot of like pastas and stuff like that. Then the next time I got a calorie counter or whatever, and it was like leaner meals. And I
Yeah.
think this time we got, I forgot what it was.
That's what I ordered for the next one. The
How do you
calorie,
calorie counter?
calorie smart.
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Wait, how do the kids take to them? Do they eat them too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
it depends. Like this one had like 3 spicy meals.
Okay.
So I was like, well,
Right.
and then we made the meatballs, and I knew it was my fault because I've cooked enough in my life now where I know flavors and stuff now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And when I made the meatballs, I was like, this is gonna be too much ginger
For the
him.
babies. Yeah.
I
okay.
know that. And Keelan was like, I don't like this.
It's fine.
And I knew it. I knew it when I was
He
like,
gave you a face.
I was too much ginger, and
Yeah.
they eat everything.
Right.
And so that's the thing too. You can, with the meals, you can put what you want. Like they say, salt and pepper for taste. It's up to you
Right.
if you wanna, whatever
This
you wanna
is
do.
oh man, I'm
So,
on.
but they be eating it. The boys be eating it,
Mm.
unless it's spicy. Then they. But what I do, like sometimes, is like a lot of the spices. It's like a sauce you make, so I'll make sauce and put a little aside for them, and then me and Cotty's, I'll put the spice and all that in,
Okay.
or whatever, and then they be.
Man, that's dope.
I'm with the kids on the spice.
Oh,
I don't be liking the spice.
and the spicier the
I
better.
don't like
spicy.
this spice.
Man, no spice.
Yeah, I don't like it. DC, you got a question for us?
No, I don't.
No, no, and this is the thing.
Oh.
I was gonna let it go because Craig, we were doing the ad. Craig was like,
Oh.
and I saw DC go.
but I'll come up with one.
I'm still scarred. I'm still scarred from my last question, but I'll be back on top next
Oh.
time.
Was the
Man.
bear question your
Is that it?
question?
No, the other question.
I was gonna have your yeah, we done with that.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna have your patrons in there.
They right here.
Do they got questions for us?
They
Oh,
was.
snap. I
Hey,
don't know what that said.
Not bad.
It wasn't like that the whole time, was it?
no, it wasn't.
Did it just happen?
I think it just happened. I was looking at him.
If they still in here, we can have them.
Wait, let me see.
Go ahead, DC. You got
got
like 2
something, but
minutes.
it's
Go
just-
ahead, cook up something. We have something.
DC done lost his confidence.
Hey, I'm
He's like, yeah, I got a question right here.
We done cooked his confidence, y'all.
Y'all cooked me up. Last time I had a question, Sneed, they tore me up.
What was that
What do you
question?
mean?
It just took too long to set up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, his setup. Yeah, unnecessary plot details in the setup.
changes
that
per
had nothing to do with
person,
the
too.
question. We was
If
just
you have
like,
too good of an
I'm
answer,
gonna
he
get back
throws in another twist.
Got you.
I'm gonna say when you get back in,
Okay.
we'll see if they got a question. And then
Well, we
I
should
know
have some.
one
We
of
should
the-
have some in the chat, right?
Somebody had a good
we definitely
question
got questions in the chat.
that was pretty funny. It was like if you could have sex with a mermaid, what would you choose? If the top half was fish, bottom half lady, or would you choose top half lady, bottom half fish?
Well,
Which
can't
one
do
would-
bottom
So
half
so
fish.
we smashing the mermaid.
You can, huh?
We smashing the mermaid.
Yeah, but there's two types of mermaids.
So we got to pick which one we smash.
yes, top half fish, bottom half lady, or top half lady, bottom half fish.
That top half gonna be ugly.
That top half gonna be hideous.
Yeah, the skin.
Yeah.
But on the smash tip,
You're not putting it in nothing.
exactly. So it's like it's gonna be scaly on the pumps. If it's the bottom half, the scaly pumps.
Yeah.
Every time you know, it's gonna chafe.
But you got a pretty face you looking at, though.
Yeah, you know.
I got to smash? I'm just gonna
She
talk to her.
No, you smashing one. Which one you smash? We got to find out. Let me find out which one said that. But you smashing one. Which one you smashing?
I'm taking the. I need my top half to look good.
I'll probably go with the top.
Yeah, I'm
half
going to
too.
top half.
Cause
Y'all gonna
I gotta
smash
look
a
at the top
fish?
half.
Yeah, I ain't smashing.
But
It still has.
Because you gonna have to deal with the top. And by the top, they mean they look like a fish. They scaly from.
But the bottom half definitely smells like fish.
Right, that is
I'm
a
going
fish.
with top
Still,
fish
though.
because I'm smashing. I want to smash like that's like Serena
Some-
Williams
just some legs.
bottom, but the top is give me that fish top. I'm going
Fish
I
top?
take
Fish
that.
top?
Fish
That-
top.
that-
You can-
That could be two things. Give me that fish top.
You can look like a fish at the top because I'm smashing. I'm smashing a gang of ass right now. I mean, how many ugly women you done smashed in your life?
Quite a few. But
Exactly. So what's wrong with a fish? So
man, fish top, huh?
fish top.
That fish top, man. Do they look like fish in the face?
It's a
It's
fish.
a fish.
top.
That's the
They got,
thing,
the, they got the
man.
little thing like this and everything.
Hey, all right.
Oh wait,
Dang.
is it fish in the face?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a mermaid. Why would
Yeah,
you
so
fish
it's
face?
either fish face,
Fish face or fish bottom.
human bottom, or human top, fish bottom.
I can't smash a fish.
I
face.
can't smile, but
That's
smash
what
a
we were
fish
saying.
face.
Like the top
I
is
thought
fish.
it was gonna stop like here.
No,
Nah, you getting the whole.
No, I go down to the waist. No titties, nothing.
Okay, they back.
I'm smashing fish bottom.
Yeah, I'm giving me the fish bottom.
I have to go
we
fish
figure
bottom
out.
now. I can't do fish face.
Fish face, bro.
I'm gonna go fish face.
I'm going fish. I ain't really look. I mean,
I can't do the scent.
so
The whole thing gonna smell. Her face
Yeah,
gonna
her
smell
top
too.
definitely gonna smell.
So
like
what you
fish.
put
You
in?
bend them over. Ta-da!
See, well, here's the thing, and that's what I was thinking first. What does it look like down there if it's a fish?
It has the little tail with the little hole that be spitting out the caviar.
I gotta go with the fish top again.
come on,
Nah,
right?
man.
I'm not,
I'm going with the fish bottom.
I'm taking. A
You
fish
gonna have
bottom.
caviar all on your jaw.
Because that
fish
fish
bottom.
top
That
is
fish
just
top.
going.
It ain't gonna wash
And
off
she, you know,
instantly.
on the fish top, she gonna look at you.
Yeah.
She gonna look back at it like.
dude. That, I can close my eyes though, Tony. Good.
She gonna be grabbing your arm.
Yeah.
I'm nasty.
Nah,
I'm fish
man.
hooking her mouth, everything.
She ain't gonna blink. Ain't no eyelid.
Right.
Ain't no eyelids.
Think about
Well,
that, Sneed.
Ladies have a question for Greg.
Okay.
What's happening,
It's
ladies?
like, do you have a twin?
No, I have a little brother.
Oh.
He's close enough. I got twin brothers.
Oh,
I do
yeah, you
have
do,
twin
yeah.
brothers.
You
Yeah,
got a twin brother.
got little twin brothers, Justin and Jamel. JB22 on Instagram. Follow him.
Give us more questions too, y'all. Another question from. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I like this question. It's simple. Granddaddy Reacts asks, "What place you've traveled to gave off weird energy?" Weird energy place where you just like. I don't like Bakersfield.
Oh, we could do. I automatically went.
Nah,
International.
I was already
You should
in
say what
another
place.
country. I didn't.
Oh, I got a lot of those.
I don't like El Paso either.
Argentina didn't do it for me.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't do it for me.
Argentina. What was wrong with Argentina?
I got called a nigga there, but I don't think they meant to be offensive. But it
okay.
came, hip hop was banging, and I walked in. There's only 3 black people that walked in, and they were like, "Oh, nigga," and I was like, "Nah, don't call me that."
Right. Oh,
it was like that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
They thought they was
They
partying
just threw
with
me-
you.
Yeah, they was like, "Oh,
Threw off the whole energy.
nigga." I was like, "Oh, damn."
Craig packed up his drugs. He was like, you know what?
Damn.
I was gonna share this with you guys, but nah.
They were too happy with it.
Craig was like,
He did a dance to that nigga.
that's mad funny.
And it seemed like almost everybody was on that vibe. Like,
Yeah.
hey, niggas. That's them. They really do exist.
Like
Yeah.
Antoine Fisher stepmom. Nigga.
Niggas home.
Come on.
Then I got my little history lesson too, because isn't that where Hitler ran off to?
I don't know. Did he? That's where he
I
ran
believe
off
so,
to and
yeah.
shot himself like a little hoe.
When
Little
he
hoe ass.
disappeared
Bitch.
to Germany.
Hitler was a bitch. Y'all can tell him I
But
said
it's
that.
a beautiful country. The women are beautiful. Yeah, but that just
Tell me
threw
if this is true about Argentina, which is something I heard. They have some of the best beef in the world.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
You vouch for that?
and they have long summers. Like around wintertime, they have like 16-hour days.
Okay.
So it's pretty good.
Was it hot though? Was it?
It was like
miserable?
80 degrees.
Did
Oh,
it
that's nice.
feel
This is
miserable?
really nice. Nah.
The sun is out for 16 hours.
Argentina
Yeah.
sound, other than the nigga thing. Argentina sound
It
like
was nice until that. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, hey.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little nigga for some good sun.
Don't try for me,
I'll
Argentina.
take a little nigga for some sun.
For a good steak.
Yeah,
nice
good steak.
Nigga me up.
Some good sun.
Nigga me up. They was looking at me wrong when I got offended. The
Hey,
people
man.
I was with, they like, oh, come on, you can't. I'm like, nah, don't call me no nigga. They're like, nigga, nah.
Nah.
I'm like, nigga, they got good steaks here, man. Come on, relax.
Chris, you got a weird.
You know, the first time I went to San Francisco, man, I went to a little club in San Francisco. My first time, it was weird in there, man.
Well,
It
where
was like-
club did you go?
Yeah, where were you at? Where were you
I
at?
don't remember exactly where I was at.
What was the
man.
music?
The
group?
Castro?
Black
Was it
Club?
Castro?
Black Club?
It was not all black. It was, I'd say about 30% black.
Okay, there's that
And-
percent.
And and it was just a weird vibe. I felt like everybody was, nothing against.
You
gay,
stumbled
but-
into the wrong
Right, you was in
club. Nigga.
Castro,
You went to a
bro.
gay club,
the
bro.
gay club?
It was a lot of gays up in
Okay,
there, man.
yeah.
San Fran,
And
baby.
then the people looking at me, it was just weird. But that was my first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you
Right.
know it was a gay club when you walked in?
I did not know.
That happened to me in the city once. We walked in, I was like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, I saw the energy. Now, I ain't gonna lie, for that 5 minutes, I felt beautiful. For that 5 minutes. They turned, they was like, oh. I was like, oh.
Gay dudes make you feel right.
Right.
Thank you, sir. I was like, I'm not staying,
make
but
you
I
feel right.
appreciate
Make you
it.
feel right, man.
Yeah, they give you a boost of confidence.
I went
They can
to a
rebuild it.
gay sports bar in Seattle to watch the game. They was on me, man.
They was on you too?
Man, I was out here, man. I'm hot in the gay community.
Yeah, I had to stop hanging out with somebody that they took offense to a compliment, and I was like, man, he's not necessarily hitting on just because he's gay. And he's like, I like your hat. The dude was like, nah, man.
Yes.
I like your hat.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, he was like, that dick, let me see it. He didn't say that. It sound like your hat, bro.
Come on, man.
Nah, man, don't be liking my hat.
I'll take
Like,
these
man, calm
compliments
down.
where I can get them. You know what I mean?
I don't be tripping.
You got a weird place?
Maybe somewhere in Oregon, somewhere. I think driving through Oregon, you know, you be hitting them back roads and them little outskirts where you just feel like, oh, this is racist.
Yeah.
And I could be totally off. I could have been totally off, but it did feel just weird.
I'm
One
with
of
you
those,
with
don't stop at
Bakersfield.
that gas
Right.
station.
Bakersfield?
Keep going.
Yeah, I'm with you with Bakersfield.
Bakersfield is trash.
It's
It was
always
it was
scared
somewhere
going
where they
through
wouldn't let
It's
me.
just weird.
I think it's a little somewhere where you can't pump your gas.
No, you
No,
can't.
that's a
the
rule,
whole
bro.
state.
That's the whole state. It's not.
You
it
don't
wasn't
pump
you.
your own gas
They're
in
just
Oregon.
nice.
Oh, that was cool. Fuck them.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
So they have workers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pumping
like
it.
come out. Like the first time I was in
Right, yeah.
Oregon, she was like, "Oh no, this is Oregon, baby. You don't
Right,
pump your gas."
yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
That's what that is.
It was good.
She was like, "I pump my gas." I was like, "No, we're being
They told
nice."
me I'm a black man. I can't pump my own gas, and so it offended me.
No, they're
Like
just
I was
being
gonna
nice.
steal some gas.
Oh, that's how you.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the whole state.
We good.
the
Oregon,
whole
you
state,
good with
bro.
me, Oregon? All this time, I didn't even know. We good, baby. We good.
You sound
It's
like
called full service. You got
Yeah,
self
that's
service, you got full
so,
service.
and that's when I learned what that was. I never understood what full and self-serve
Yeah.
meant
Yeah.
because we just grew up.
Right.
Everything
Pump
was
your own-
self-serve,
yeah.
and then full service. Yeah, they do
Yeah.
check the oil, all that. I
It's
was
an
like,
extra
oh.
dollar too in
Yeah,
California.
that's what I
Gas
grew up
be
knowing.
$2.30. You want full service, $4.59.
Yeah. Get that full check.
Get that
up.
full.
What about you? You said
He
George,
said
right?
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield
Yeah,
and El
Bakersfield.
Paso.
Yeah.
El
Bakersfield,
Paso
hell
is
weird.
like, it's a huge city, but it just don't have no character at all.
Every
Right.
person I know who's been down past it says it's weird as hell.
It's just
Except them
something's not
comedians that go to
right.
that one club,
It's
they
a
be like,
They
El
say it's weird,
Paso
though.
is- They said
Cause
the
you
crowds be off
this
the
is how
hook.
you know
The crowd.
Yeah.
El Paso is weird. Texas never claims it. It's a huge city. You know how prideful Texas is.
Yeah.
Every city is represented.
Houston,
Right.
Texas, even
Dallas,
the small towns.
Addison,
But
yeah.
El Paso, ain't nobody riding for El Paso.
Don't
And
they
it's
have that?
it's a huge city.
Don't they have that song? Deep in the heart of Texas. Isn't that the El Paso?
Nah, that's
song? I seen it on
Stars at
PB
Night are big
Herman.
and bright.
Yeah,
Deep in the heart of Texas. Yeah. But that's for the whole state. But you got El Paso salsa.
Yeah, they have
I remember that.
Tasty old
They had a
El
commercial. Yeah,
Paso.
remember that commercial?
Tasty old Southwest.
Right.
I remember that, the Pace Picani.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the main New York City. New York City.
And Pace ain't even good like that.
chaps my hide.
Yeah, I remember all
What's
them
crazy
joints.
is like all these store brand salsas, none of them taste like real salsa.
None.
Like none of them taste like authentic salsa.
Right.
They
I
be
think
talking
that's
shit,
made in
like-
El Paso. that might be made in Detroit.
Right. Detroit, Flint, Michigan. What they got over
All
there?
right, so
Everybody on your thug spit too.
how much?
Oh, the thug spit.
People co-signed you.
They did. They did.
I know I ain't the only one.
How much do you charge your adult children for rent? If they're staying with you, you want to charge rent. How much do you charge them?
I would just have them pay like a certain utility.
Okay.
Like I'd be like, all right, take care of the electric, the gas, whatever. Like I would do it like that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, probably a utility.
Avi's supposed to come move in with me after she finishes school.
Uh-huh.
I told her like 300 for. I don't need it, but I was like, hey, just give me
Just a
300.
little
bucks.
something to
You
keep
can go
on the
find
straight
you. Got to
and
go
narrow.
get you $300.
Yeah.
I mean, no hoeing or nothing, but get you a job or whatever. Get you $300 and you pay that.
But
Yeah.
that's
Great.
good. Yeah, I would charge my son. Yeah, when he turned 18, I didn't charge him anything. But the minute he turned 18, I would just put his phone in his name. So you get your
Pay your
let's
phone
get your
bill.
Social Security in use.
Yeah.
Your Social Security number in use. Build up your credit. So, but yeah, I think about $250.
See, I still pay my phone bills, and I be feeling abused. I still pay both their bills.
Oh yeah.
And they
He said, I be
I feel
feeling
abused. Yeah.
abused.
So go ahead.
I'm not charging anything. I want him to save all his money to get out as best he can, and also I don't want him to feel like he has any rights in my home.
Right.
Oh,
It's
yeah, the
still my
rights.
house.
Right.
Like, nah, like, man, no, I paid the cable.
I
The
give you
cable.
$20.
If you, I
feel
don't
like he
need
got
you to feel
rights.
no ownership here.
Right.
That's funny.
No.
Just to keep everybody humble.
Are they really
I ain't charging
saving
you
though?
nothing.
You know,
Because you got no say.
No.
Hey, because I'm
Right.
staying here.
With every money he gets, we go over Robinhood. We're looking at what stocks he could put his money in. We're looking at Forex. We're trying to figure out how he can start building his money.
Right.
I don't need to take it and be like, I'm going to hold it till he leave. I'm like,
Right.
nah, we're going to teach you what to do with your money, and you ain't got no rights here because it could be over at any
Yeah.
moment, I say.
Right. I'm with Chris because I don't want you. I paid family bills and I felt a way about it.
You
And
felt like you had rights.
and that not only that, but I found out I thought I was just paying because my dad was like, when we added you to our insurance because you're a driver now, you know, when boys get added to the insurance, it shoots up.
Yep.
And so he was like, this is how much you pay. I was paying the families. I thought I was just paying my portion. I was paying the families, but that was my rent, I guess. But I'm with Chris on the phone. Pay your own phone bill. Because I feel like, one, that's something that you actually give a shit about. You care about that phone. You're going to figure it out. And I'm with Craig where you don't pay nothing in this house, so you have no say-so over the house. But the phone is going to teach you responsibility, and you actually care about that. So keep it on. Because if it go off, it don't hurt me.
Yeah.
It don't hurt, you know, if it go off, that's on you.
There go that soft daughter-dad shit that I deal with.
And the thing about me, like, if you covering the phone bill, just give me the money for the phone bill. Because I don't trust people to pay the actual bill.
Oh, yeah. You're
promptly.
not going to have all our phones
Right.
off.
Nah, yeah.
Oh,
I told you the
That's
company
right, 'cause it's on
electric.
family plans.
Right.
So I'll just be like, nah, just give me the money every month
But yeah.
for this. Because, you know, they be fumbling. I'll be fumbling the ball on my
Yeah,
bill. Because
yeah.
you know what, I refuse to put my bill paid to automatic.
I will not
See,
do an auto
We just
pay.
did that a couple
Still.
months ago.
I do one
I
like that. It
still-
works, bro. It works. I love it.
I have no
love it.
choice.
Yeah.
But I'm still in the mindset of I don't want them to take it out when
Don't
I'm
let
not
them
ready,
have it.
then I'm in the negative. Even though I don't have to worry about that no more, it's still.
See, I got Spectrum Mobile. I'm probably the only nigga with
I ain't-
Spectrum Mobile.
I didn't know they had
I
that
know.
plan.
Nobody know.
They make calls or watch TV.
It was funny. Tony got a business with them. With
I know.
Y'all still
And the only way you can have Spectrum Mobile is if you have your card on file for automatic payments.
Oh,
And if I take it off, I had to put another card on. It just
What?
Yeah.
Who is that
This-
through? I know through
Spectrum.
Spectrum, but
they share Verizon tower.
okay, yeah, they got it.
I'm like,
Okay.
that's
Yeah, I
Apple.
didn't know they had their own.
They do.
phone. Okay.
Trash.
Oh.
Once you hit 30 gigabytes of data, your phone runs extremely slow.
Oh, they do. They play you.
It's
doing
extreme.
that.
You can't post nothing. You can't social media.
Right.
AT&T be doing that little data limit to me too.
Yeah. Well, how many gigs before it start running extremely slow?
I gotta check. I forget
Yeah.
because they always give me the warning every month. Like you 75% there. And I'm just like, I thought it was unlimited though.
It is.
Once it hits that certain mark though, it goes down.
Yeah.
It depending on because I'll be walking in the community posting.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, hey, you 75%. I'm just like, man, it's only the 15.
Right. You better go back and get on that Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But shout out to Spectrum Mobile. I love it.
He gonna shoot them down and say,
Trash. I'm trying to get a commercial. I need a commercial.
All right, I got another question.
Another question.
If your spouse, significant other, the girl you messing with right now, got pregnant right now, what would your reaction be?
Whose is it? Because my pullout game is impeccable. 3 kids, 3 baby mamas, 4 kids, 3 baby mamas. And that doesn't sound like my average is good, but it's been 17 years since I had one.
Oh, all right. You stepped it up. You started out trash, and then you stepped it up.
Yeah, batting average changed up.
So what's your?
I would be disappointed, man. I can't
I'm
do it.
not, yeah.
I started at 19. I don't need another weekend with a child. Like
You
if
3
I
in already,
yeah,
too?
you
4?
you cannot work on the weekends because then I have to, like, my daughter's mom. We both work every other weekend. She work at the hospital too.
Same hospital?
No, different. Same
Oh.
company, but different hospital.
Is that how y'all met?
We did meet
Company
at the
party?
hospital. Yeah, we
Company
met.
mixer?
dipping in the company ink.
She thought she got a doctor. You
Where
know,
at
She
it?
on a glass of wine, legs crossed. She
Uno
came up.
B.
No, uno say.
Uno said.
Hey, I would be man. No, I've been raising kids since I was 19. Who wants
Right.
again?
Yeah,
The
that's
start
what I
over
say.
is
I'm
real.
like, it's the reset button.
Yeah.
Dude, I already started over, man.
Yeah, you did.
I'm in the mix, and I don't, bro. Last month, I was like, where's that? It ain't here.
You
Like,
know the date?
Yes. And I was like, where? And she was like, I hope not. And like, bro, I felt physically sick. I, was
You
like,
don't
I do
want no
not want another baby.
Yeah.
And I called my, I made a doctor's appointment, which I just found out I didn't need, but I'm getting my consultation to go get the vasectomy. Like, I do not, it scared me that much.
You
I
getting the
was
full snip or you
yes.
getting the
No.
clamp?
They can take the whole
I don't
balls for all I
want
care.
that kid, man.
Just
Like,
empty
I-
sacks?
Yeah, so
I
she, and
do
then she
not.
was like, because I felt like, this is why it freaked me out, because it's not like when I was in my 20s, I can't just go get an abortion, because it's like, well, we have a family, and I actually like you, you know what I mean? And we're doing, I
Take the
couldn't,
kids.
I couldn't do it. And
Right.
then she was like, I can't have no baby. And I said, well, you would have to lie to me then. Cause I would be like, we can't do that now. Like me and you, like, it's just different. Like I
Right.
felt me and you, we have kids, we have a family.
Mhm.
We neither one of us would
You would
want
be
this
losing,
last
they
one.
would be losing a brother or sister.
Yeah, like
Right.
it was so much going, and I had all this in my head for 24 hours. Like I'm just going through all these scenarios and blah
Right.
blah, and I was just like, I'm giving you permission to lie to me. If you found out that you were and you just did not want to have it, just don't tell me that you were pregnant. Don't tell me, because I'm going to try to talk you out of it, because I'm not there
Right.
anymore. And then luckily she wasn't. Like, we good, and I'm getting this appointment, and I'm like, I do not want another kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like at all.
I'm about to have my first grandkid. I damn sure ain't ready to have a kid. Nah, I'm not doing the auntie brother?
Yeah,
Whatever.
the weird.
Where the hell I been?
dynamic.
Who got a
George, Mom's daughter.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I knew
okay,
that.
Jordan.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't want
She's
to add, but
23.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said that
congrats-
on here though, didn't you?
I didn't mention, but I just mentioned her about it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
But
Congrats,
yeah.
Brody.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Grandpa Craig.
Grandpa.
It's
Chris.
weird.
Pawpaw. What you want to be called?
Whatever.
Pawpaw.
I ain't
You look
cool.
like a
Usually the
pawpaw.
kids
I wanna
make
be,
it.
I want to be grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that
I
title.
hold on to that. I ain't worried.
Grandpa?
Yeah.
I don't need to be pow pow.
Pow
and-
pow.
You'll be the coolest grandpa.
Oh,
talking.
I'm looking forward to the grandkids.
Yeah.
Are you
I'm all
going to
in.
be mad if they come to you like, Dad, you about to be a grandpa?
No, I'm not gonna be mad. You just gotta have your financials together.
Right.
Don't be like me out here stringing it together piece by piece when you got kids.
Yeah.
Like I don't want that for them because I went through it. But when the baby's on the way, the baby's just on
Right.
the way.
Yeah.
So all we can do is, if y'all keeping it, all we can do is just celebrate and
Right.
prepare.
as a
And then once the
grandparent-
baby get here, it's gonna be good times. That's the best.
Right.
Yeah, as a grandparent, the stress ain't on you.
Right.
It ain't.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Shit, it was
And
on
I'm
my dad,
excited
so.
to be able to, interact with the baby and, spend time and then the handoff.
Man.
What was the question?
I think
How we feel if we find
if we
out.
found out your girl was pregnant now. Or whoever you mess with.
I don't
or
think
whatever.
DC answered yet.
Yeah.
But his face.
Man, I think
Yeah, I'm
no.
like-
Ironically, I think I do want another kid.
Oh.
Why?
no.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
That's
I want to
right.
see if I was really like, because I really thought I was a dope ass dad, being
Oh,
a young
you can do
dad.
it again.
I want to see if it was for real. Like, am
You'd
I?
probably be better now.
Oh, you
be much
get better
better
with
now.
time.
Yeah.
You be
You don't
tired.
have
I
the
just want
patience-
to deal with them be
patience.
tired, like the running around and
It's the-
shit,
ooh.
Yeah.
chasing the kid.
They
That's
be
a lot.
right.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
Maybe
I do
moving.
think I want a boy. I didn't get a boy.
DC the third.
DC the third.
He gonna be a junior?
Yeah.
No, be,
No. I won't make him a junior. I would make him the initial, same as initials, like my dad.
Okay.
My dad is David Christopher Irvin.
Yeah.
And y'all know my name, so
Yeah.
I would just make it.
You got a D name in mind?
Yeah.
Draymond.
Draft.
Draymond Calvin.
It got to
Draft Curry Irvin.
It can't be. It can't be the. It got to be the duh sound. So it can't be a Dre or it got to be the duh.
DeMario.
Nah, it's gonna be something white.
DeWan.
Oh,
It's gonna be something white.
Something white.
Something like
D'Angelo.
Dylan. Dylan or something.
It's gonna be Da Vinci,
Dylan?
Lil Da
Yeah.
Vinci. What up, Lil Da Vinci?
Da Vinci. Ain't that bad.
Grandkids, I think I would be.
Lil Da Vinci
Little
code.
Da Vinci.
I think my concern wouldn't financials. I think my concern would be more for just because of how I grew up, how my parents grew up, how we are raising our kids. We grew up in, well, I can't say my dad so much, but he had his dad, but I can't say it was a healthy household. But I would be more concerned with who he's having the child with.
Oh yeah.
That would be my, like, damn, you should, like let's say she was trash. I'm like, you stuck with this for.
Yeah.
Like, shit, bro.
definitely. You hope
Like
they
the
not a
financials,
toxic
you know.
partner.
Yeah, but if that would be my, like, so y'all having a baby? Great. Like, this is, because, I can't hide that either. I'm like, all right, well.
Yeah.
And then if her family trash too, like, then it becomes that too. Or what about who the baby staying with this? I don't want them staying. I don't want my grandkids staying with you weird ass people. Like,
Do parents feel like everybody's trash though? You're like, I don't know if that person's trash. I don't know if you
my
should have a
mom
baby
loved
with them.
Gotti. When my whole family loved her when I brought her around. They was like,
No comment.
no.
You say what?
He
No
said
comment
no
on how my
comment.
family felt about.
Oh.
You want another one, Tony?
Nah.
Your
It's
girl
too
don't want
late,
one?
man. We done. I'm getting the vasectomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the consultation yesterday. I thought I was going to the procedure yesterday. I was ready.
Oh, yeah.
I was ready.
Sat on
So
it.
the consultation is like, cause they're just making sure you're sure, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to get the consultation. So it was
Just a rundown, explain
Yeah,
to you.
I gotta
rundown.
send mine up.
Tony
Say
just
you
hopped
about
up on the
this.
table, cocked his
Yeah.
legs up, like, come on,
Man, I was
let's
in
get it.
there bottomless when you came in. I was like, yeah, man. Here it is.
I drew the X
Sitting
for
wide.
you.
Yeah, so
Get 'em.
let's get it started. Had my slides on.
He's like, pull them up.
They're like, nah, man, this is a consultation. Oh,
Damn it.
man, God damn. Shit. I ain't even wear pants over here. But yeah, man. Because I can't start over, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying 21 and 19.
I
to,
know.
to go back to the, nah.
that's
I think, there was a while where, like, I kind of wanted a daughter because I feel like I'd be a good daughter dad, but I was just like, nah.
yeah. I'm so happy I got a daughter, man. That's a big.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much I didn't want a kid until she was like, when it didn't come. Like, that's when I knew for sure.
Like
Like,
what?
I do not want another
The
baby.
thought
You
of
was
having
depressed.
one.
Bro,
Keon, you was
bro,
like-
I went. That was a rough day, and she wasn't even pregnant. For both of us, we was just like, "Fuck!" And I was like, I shouldn't feel like that.
I know, right. Like it's a
I love
random
her.
chick.
Like, we have a family.
Like, how
And
did
I-
we get here?
Bro, I was like, I don't. And
Yeah.
that's I called that day. I was like, yeah, I definitely don't want this.
Yeah,
At
man.
all.
Because the pull out
Why the
ain't
pull out? Why they
guaranteed,
ain't doing the
man.
pull out? Like why?
Oh, we are. Like so,
Oh.
yeah. We knew she wasn't, but it's just the fact that it was off. I was like,
What's wrong with protection? Just use some condoms.
Oh, condoms
Come
is trash.
Come on.
Condoms is straight
What?
trash.
They got
What?
different ones now that are like
They got the
I wouldn't
bear
even know.
skin.
Where do you even get those things? I don't know. What?
Condoms is
They
straight
got the fire
boo-boo.
and ice.
No.
And the pull out ain't guaranteed.
But I
for
want
me.
the
ain't gonna
vasectomy
lie.
though. I really I want to be done, and I want to and that's the thing. I don't want to pull out anymore. I missed the full
Yeah,
on.
Your
pull out
girls
with-
don't do the, it's different, various methods of birth control. You
Nah,
have the
that stuff messes with their body.
Yeah, they be
man.
getting
That's the
affected
thing.
by that
That's
stuff.
the
Yeah.
thing.
IUD, the Nexplanon.
No, bro, those are
Depo?
causing like problems.
Yeah.
Like so they'll get them, and then years later
Oh,
they're
it
having
I'm
you know,
surprised you don't know.
yeah.
Well, no,
You-
I-
the
I-
Percentages.
I-
You got that percentages
you
down
was-
on.
Yeah, well, I worked in OBGYN. Let me add that too. I was a check-in person there in that department. So
he
they
was
have-
checking in. I'm
they
like,
have
hey,
the-
are you not my doctor? Let me see.
The thing with condoms, you got to pull out anyway. I
Yeah.
don't trust them.
No, I definitely did not.
If I wear a condom, I'm
I'm
staying
not-
in
yeah,
there.
Oh,
saying,
yeah, I'm
Oh,
in there.
condoms.
I'm
getting
in
that
there.
all
Yeah.
of
in
it.
there.
McGee.
Oh no,
I
I
just check the condom after.
I got a
Yeah.
2-minute warning. I pull out and be like, all right, I'm gonna
That's
finish
not
over
fun.
here. I'll talk
Some
to
dudes
you.
Not
have
even buy them over here. Stay over there. You ain't getting pregnant on
I
my
heard
watch.
some dudes can't even really complete unless they jerk off.
Really?
That's the thing.
Dang.
I remember I learned that early on. This girl I knew, she was with a guy, and she was like, "What's something weird about him? Like he can never. He always has to jerk off to climax." I'm like, "Oh,
You probably done watched a lot of porn. And
maybe."
then beat his meat to.
You get
I don't
hooked
know.
on that.
Interesting.
You can get hooked on that jerking
Right.
off, man.
Absolutely. People
Oh yeah,
get it.
absolutely.
To the point where like I don't even
Where it's
care
only
for
your
smashing.
hand do the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
bad.
I had a friend or two like that. I was like, y'all better stop.
Yeah.
I do this too
My
much.
boy used to jerk off, not in front of me, but he used to.
I did not assume
Like you had solid proof.
He told me he used to jerk off. His girl be in the other room. He just had a problem, like just watching porn, jerking off.
That is not
I've
my
heard
thing.
of people do
Well,
that
it's good,
before.
yeah.
Like,
And
for
sometimes
sure.
you don't feel like the whole
Yeah.
process. is
Yeah,
actually- I
'cause
get
that's
that.
it.
yeah, I get her being there.
The
Yeah.
cleanup is easier.
Yeah,
The cleanup is easier, and it's less pressure. And
It
it's,
is.
You know,
If I don't feel like
Yeah.
smashing, then I just
Right.
don't, like I'm not gonna jerk off though. I just
No.
we go tomorrow then.
Yeah, but sometimes like I won't want to have sex. I just jerk. I will be like, let me jerk off on you.
yeah.
let me jerk off on you.
Oh,
Yeah, I
on
think
it.
that. I think
On
that,
you, yeah.
Oh.
Get in position, lay down, put that. Let me get that.
You ain't
That would
gonna
be
put it
weird.
in at all.
I
I can't
might
look
want
at
to,
you.
but
Yeah,
I-
yeah, I'm about to say one
That's
time. If
weird.
it's
That threw
there,
me for a loop.
if it's there, I gotta do
It's
it.
already
I might as well go in.
Yeah.
There's been times where I don't want to smash, and just from the making out of the aura, I'm like, you know what? Actually, I do want to smash. Like,
That's
that
weird. That
happens.
seemed too like
Once it's there, I'm ready.
creepy. Like you just looking at her.
Yeah.
live.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Just stay right there.
like a nigga that's in the
Now
window
grab-
or something.
Grab a book. Grab a book.
Grab a book.
Now do it. Act like you're doing paperwork.
Stand up. Let me sniff this
Now we
seat.
cook. Wait, go in the living room and just act like you're looking out the window at the neighbor. Yeah. Yeah.
creepy.
Talk on the phone with customer service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why customer service?
Just doing different things around there. Go in the bottom cabinet and get the comment. Get that comment cleanser. Yeah.
No,
Don't
leave it
look
in
at me.
there.
Don't look at me. Looking at you. Stop. Yeah.
Nah, if I'm there, I gotta smash. I don't like jerking off though. I'll be honest.
I'm a
do.
fan.
I don't
Yeah,
like
me
it.
too,
fan
man.
of the
That's
jerk
that's
off.
a
I'm
My-
100%.
But the last time I did it, I was like, yeah, this
I'm a
is
fan.
I never let myself
this
down.
is stupid. No, it takes a second. You know yourself. But after I honestly felt so unfulfilled, I was just like,
that was my thing. Before I go to bed.
I used to do it
let
nightly
one off. Yeah, me
I
too.
for a
do
while.
Let
It was
one
a
off.
nightly. It was a nightly ritual. Like
I'd
in
rather
college,
smash.
if I had to bust off to get that good sleep.
Yeah.
That was Tony's weed.
I was out of here.
I was
your
the
weed?
opposite. I was early morning, get that off so I can have a nice calm morning.
The bust off depletes my energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of. I'm more energized if I
Yeah.
got a full load locked in the
Yeah,
chamber. How
yeah.
long we been going, man? Man, let's get out of here.
Dang.
We out of
I
here.
was
We just gonna stop real quick.
Because he didn't have the
had a
time
clock
run.
running, so
Yeah,
was
we
like,
stopped on the bus
man,
off, huh?
We need that clock.
That's the
Yeah,
way
we
to
fucking
end it.
done.
That's
We climax.
We out of there.
We out.
DC, where you at, man?
DC, where we at? Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh,
I thought y'all was in
I like
Houston.
Cincinnati.
No, we was just in Houston, Cincinnati, Ohio, for the weekend.
I like
Liberty
Cincinnati.
Township.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yep.
Liberty Township, Funny Bone.
I like Cincinnati,
Yeah.
man.
Bigger season 2 out right now, man.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of good little texts about that.
Okay.
Hey.
I saw Chase. I did a show with him last Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sneed.
On Zoom, doing some corporate shows, man.
Turn up.
Yeah, I'm there Thursday, Friday, and that came from Social Distance Show, man.
Hey.
Like,
Okay.
it's great. Or you can catch me at your next doctor's appointment. I'll check you in. Uno Bay.
Uno Bay.
Keon.
This is okay. So tomorrow and Saturday, I will be at Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento.
And that happened fast.
Right?
Yeah.
It came up
Wrapped
quick.
up
She hit me the
fast.
other day. She said tickets are going.
Good.
So one show I think might be almost sold out.
Get your
So
tickets.
get your tickets Thursday. Wait, so this will be Thursday. So yeah, tomorrow and Saturday. And still got the merch, which should hopefully be gone by the time I'm
Boom.
leave this weekend.
What's Thursday? Tomorrow I'll be on Keep Your Distance, the final Keep Your Distance for a while. Get your tickets. If you get a ticket, use the promo code Tony and get $3 off. Verbal Cardio is back also. It'll be on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast from. Get your proof. Well, you got Prove It shirts left?
No, they almost done.
No, you got any
I
left?
got black larges. I
They got
think.
black
Ooh.
larges left.
Yeah.
At the time of this recording, it might change by the time we
Prove
post
it.
this.
Thank you, bro.
Prove
Yep,
it,
them
man.
baby
Prove it.
rib what's it baby
Oh, Jaguar baby bacon.
Jaguar
They not out
baby
yet. They
bacon.
gonna come out.
I seen you with a shirt on.
Yeah, they're gonna be out like about 2 weeks.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And
I'll be on your feed.
do I have anything else? I'll be forgetting y'all.
Me too.
Anyway, yeah, I don't.
We got some Baker t-shirts coming. What we got? Bakery.
Nah, I'm working on some new designs
You just posted
outside
some-
of the bakery.
You just posted some tour dates of cities that you come.
Oh
into.
yeah, if you go to my Instagram, I got the tour dates.
Yeah, guys,
so
we'll be
far,
there.
I got some cities up there, and y'all can go scroll through that and see. It's Atlanta, Toledo, Dayton, Columbus, Cincinnati, Tampa, Virginia Beach, and Denver. I think that's everything so far.
I want to do Denver.
I've never done Denver either.
Denver.
You did Austin? I'm in Austin in May. Well, anybody been in Austin?
Oh
I
yeah,
heard
yeah.
Austin. I heard
Plug that.
Austin
Austin.
is- yeah.
Where you gonna be
Austin,
at?
Texas. Dave Lucas got a show.
Oh, Dave Lou,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I heard that show's off the hook too.
Yeah?
Yeah. I heard
Okay,
that show's
so-
off the
Yeah,
hook.
you gonna be in that May?
Yeah, May.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And you get some low key blessed t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get
Oh,
some
yeah.
low
Where-
key
where-
blessed
where-
t-shirts.
where
Go
can they
to
get
my
those?
Instagram and hit me up, and
Instagram.
they'll be right to the
I'ma hit you
Instagram.
up, man.
It's ITS Chris Sneed, SNEED. Everybody
I'm
know
gonna get
Chris.
One. I'm gonna get one from you.
Yeah,
bro.
me
Appreciate
too.
it, man. I need to
Yeah,
prove
yeah.
it, Baker.
We
I
out
need-
here. But
Yeah, man.
don't forget, if y'all got questions for us, ask us in the YouTube comment section. Put the big question in the beginning so we can find it easy, and hopefully we'll tackle them on the show. We overdue for another questions episode.
And
anyway,
I'll have a
so
question next time I'm here.
The best
Yeah.
question.
The best question y'all ever seen.
DC won't be on the
yeah.
next episode,
I
though.
apologize.
I was about to say,
y'all.
what you talking about next time?
I said
Oh,
the
you
next time
here.
I'm here. That's
Yeah, that was the way he said it
Yeah,
right.
he said it slick.
He said it
Yeah.
right.
Slick.
All right, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We out.
Peace.